my city in my big white tee. And yeah, I got a couple balance not only in my city. They liking how they feel when they just get around my energy. And yeah, I built a couple brands for the fam, not just me. Liking how I do it, but with the team, and we shine with inner beams. She liking how I move to low, baby, no touching, don't make a scene. And there's no choosing up on me. Never choosing up on me, only stacking big bucks G. Toronto be the north side of 6 where I'm from, know that beat. Grew up in the 5, me and homies bust plays all night. I used to gravitate to fast cash, but I go the long way now. Like to see the residual income, like to wake up to the sunrise to a bigger bag, I already knew that, honey. How you don't know what that means, that's passive income. Speak my truth to the whole world, I'm bringing hope, that's how I think. If you're not bringing value to the people, how you expect to grow? And you can make cash in the fast way, but don't expect it to grow. They didn't know it comes from the mind, how you wasting all your time. It's all in your behavior, he didn't know he in his pain. Only moving P, and I'm only moving clean. And we shine with inner beams, and MC, you know me. And I'm moving hella different on these beats, don't ask me how moving me. I get my value from inside, organic jeans, organic teas. Staying tapped and know what that means, where spirit be. Never fearing to speak my truth, tell that shit through. And it's young MC back on the beat, only repping your 333. Cruising through my city in my big white tee. And yeah, I got a couple balance not only in my city. They liking how they feel when they just get around my energy. And yeah, I built a couple brands for the fam, not just me. Liking how I do it, roll with the team, and we shine with inner beams. She like how I move to low, baby, no touching, don't make a scene. And there's no choosing up on me, yeah. And never choosing up on me, you know how it be 333. And I could never be an option to no one that's on me. Couldn't see my value, had to cut him off real clean. And for the ones that really see it, taking you to the top with me, taking you to the top with me. Baby, put that powder down, you know I don't be doing it. I see you trying to find your balance with this life shit, baby, I know you feel me. You gotta change your habits, take it day to day, I know you hear me. And if you hear me, you gotta feel it too and take the actions, bro. And not just any actions, but the ones that align with your visions, do. Know how it be, taking actions divinely, I'm true to me. No matter the skin color, no, you can unite with me. Staying pure with unification, that's what it be. Still don't know how to ascend, we brought the knowledge, gotta see it. Ascending to the top, rolling with the angels, never stop. And all that bullshit for the birds, man, you better fly. And I'll be the phoenix rising, I'm seeing that shit non-stop. And I broke through the veil, went through all kind of portals, man, still ain't stop. And yeah, I'm swimming through my waters, man, I'm always gon' flow. And I built my ark, so I'm never drowning though. Rushing to build your ark, that's why it be filled with hella holes. And I be seeing it through the long way, that's why I'm on. And it's MC back on the beat, only repping your 333. Cruising through my city in my big white tee. And yeah, I got a couple balance not only in my city. They liking how they feel when they just get around my energy. And yeah, I built a couple brands for the fam, not just me. Liking how I do it, roll with the team, and we shine with inner beams. She like how I move to low, baby, no touching, don't make a scene. And there's no choosing up on me. She like how I move to low, baby, no touching, don't make a scene. And there's no choosing up on me. Y'all was hiding. Back at it again. Hold on, what's going on? Oh, I need to run this track. Y'all get ready. Sag Season Tarot, drop your comments, let me know where you're tuning in from. Let's get it. Activated Volume 1, y'all now. Contraband.
He literally redefining, cash cropping. I hope he never stopping, cause I'm calling him often, cause I'm buying in bulk, and that's just how I'm shopping. Best ring I ever seen. He literally redefining, cash cropping. I hope he never stopping, cause I'm calling him often, cause I'm buying in bulk, and that's how I'm shopping.
Been a couple years, still blowing on my phone. Cause I know I got the bus on veganics. And when we crush it up, only loaded Santa Cruz. Break it down, that paper's exactly what we want. Most of the rock, but I never so dope to a fiend. No integrity, it won't align with me. And you stay with that 3 or 4 energy, but you won't be hanging around me.
I like the way he serve it
gonna be like I'm serving the streets, and I serve the people cause I'm true to me. And they gonna tell you in the face that they love you, at the same time not saying I'm business street. Noriega, that's my brother, that's my slime. Kinda wild how we walk through different paths, G. Kinda wild, but I'm staying in the present moment. In the spirit world, that's where I like to be flowing.
Phoenix on fire, Phoenix on fire. Heart of a warrior, the eye of the tiger. My blue sunglasses on, I'm blue filtering. I'm the sun, moon, the stars, cause hello, I'm painted.
Alright, we get into it. Shout out to everyone tuning in on the live. Happy solar return. All my Sagittarius is out there and stuff like that. I hope it's been a good little season for you, for all my little Sag stars. We're gonna get into a little bit of the energies for the Sagittarius season for the month of December, and a little bit of the collective energies right here. So appreciate everyone tapping in. Appreciate everyone checking out the music. Shout out everyone that we've been working with. Let's keep the momentum going. And as far as the readings, y'all, let's do this. It's been a little while since we did a little collective. I think this will be good for Sagittarius season. How y'all been doing? Let me know where you're tuning in from as well. So salute to all y'all. Make sure everything's working in the back end here. Smoothly. Shout out to all the new subscribers here on the channel. If you're new, welcome in. I appreciate you. Let me get into it here. I'm going to take this down. Can move this aside for y'all. It's out the way. Shout out to the Rumble fam. Things of that nature. We might do a little after hours of review on Rumble and stuff like that. So make sure y'all tap in over there. Shout out to the Rumble fam. Guys, we're going to get into some energies here for the collective. We're going to stick to the basics. We're using our traditional playing card deck right here, which is going to be dope. All signs. We're going to be pulling 3 cards for each zodiac sign, and then bonus from this deck here. That'll help us kind of pinpoint the energies, get a little bit more clarity on the actual energy signatures that are playing out here. That we'll see play out from the cards. So from our traditional Rider-Waite-Smith. So this is going to be interesting. As I said, it's been a little while since we did a little collective, so let's get into it. We're doing all signs today, so obviously usually we split some of the signs into 2 or 1, etc. Depends on the best way that we figure that works. But let's get right into it. Just gonna make sure everything's aside here real quick. Let's see if I can bring this. On my Zoom. So guys, we're using our traditional Rider-Waite-Smith here. Obviously, these are all the traditional cards that you guys might know of here. Sweets, cups, pentacles, I'm saying swords, wands, etc. So we're going to get into some of the energies. We'll be breaking down what they mean, obviously, and stuff like that. So just stay patient, and I appreciate you tapping it. So let's get it. We're going to pull, like I said, 3 cards. 3 cards from the Rider-Waite-Smith. That's going to tell us more so the underlying signatures that'll be happening, or that you'll be embodying through the month of Sagittarius. A lot of it can be resonant to your past, present, future as well throughout the month of Sagittarius season. So this can also be influences to, for example, the first card being representation of your past and what and why you're in the present moment of a significant energy, and then the third card can be the outcome card as well, or where that present moment energy is going to lead you, etc. Let's see. Let me know where everyone's tuning in from. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Over on the East Coast, it's getting real cold over here. And in terms of signs, we're actually, because it's Sagittarius season, as you know, we're gonna start with Sag. So Sagittarius is the first sign here. I'm gonna be dropping the moderator's not here yet, but I'm gonna be dropping the I'm going to be dropping this in the chat real quick. Hold on real quick. The signs in the chat. So whatever sign we're on, whatever sign we start with, or whatever sign we move forward to, I'm gonna be dropping in the chat. So make sure y'all stay tuned. So we're gonna do you know what I'm saying? So starting off with obviously Sagittarius, with it being Sagittarius season. That's how we're gonna start it. Sag being the first sign. So all my Sag, if you're a Sag Sun, Moon, Ascendant, this is you want to listen to this. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want to listen to this. And we're gonna move on to Capricorn. But let's get it. Shout out to my Sagittarius. We 10 minutes in now. So off the bat, for the collective, we see a little bit of fallout energy. I see for my Sagittarius is you could be shedding a lot of things right now, as if like you're letting go in order to progress. Number one, Sag. So for all of those, this is a little underlying story. So you're shedding a little bit, or you've had a little fallout with either people, places, and things. So you're learning to let go, and finding your own way of progress. It's like you're developing your own sense of fulfillment. That way you can progress in your own mannerisms, etc. So it's like you're learning to cultivate your own cup and follow your own sense of progress and your own cosmic compass. We also have the Sun coming out as well for the collective. So first of all, Sagittarius, that being the first card popping out, registering into your past, I'm liking it. I think with this Sun being the first card that comes out, you know, right here, the Sun, this is very prosperous energy, very warm energy, fire sign energy. It is obviously a fire season right now. We're in the fire element. So it's very, very warm, very igniting. You can feel very passionate right now. The Sun is very illuminating. It does give Leo energy, or fire sign energy. And it does give representation of good things coming ahead. So I like this for you, because I feel like this is you progressing, especially with the underlying story that we've seen. This is like you progressing, and you understand you're cultivating your own cup, but you're very hopeful. You're very hopeful of the outcomes, and you're kind of in a position to where it's like, okay, bet. There's there's good things coming for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, good things are coming. Good things are and if you haven't been feeling that energy, this is the confirmation to let you know good things are ahead, and whatever's incoming is going to fulfill you and allow you to shine very bright. So it is a good time to kind of step outside right now, a little bit more courageous, and be optimistic. That is definitely, with that Jupiterian Sag energy, optimism is there right now. Whatever that may bother you from your past, or what you've had to let go, be optimistic, because you've had to let that go in order for something else to come in. So just understand that we have to create space to welcome anew, right? Let's see what our second card wants to come out as. So we got the Sun being the first. Let's pull card 2, representing the present moment. Show me, Sag. Oh, nice. And we actually got a upside down Hierophant. And I will explain this and depict this in both ways. So upside down Hierophant and right side up Hierophant. Aries energy. You could have Aries in your chart. We're seeing with Sagittarius season right now, we're seeing 2 major arcanas off the bat. So Sag is a lot of significant energy right now. You could be going through a lot of transformations. You know, the energy can seem very significant or very emphasized right now, and that's because you're learning, or you're kind of stepping into a position to where, you know, the student is starting to learn a lot more. Hierophant energy is like you're learning from your past. You're learning how to be optimistic. You know, Hierophant energy is even possibly moving into a position of authority, or moving into a position of guidance, to where you're the guide for others, right? You're the guide for others here, and I like this. You could have Taurus energy here as well. Taurus is very significant with the Hierophant. As I said, this is the teacher. So whatever you're doing, whatever you've had to let go, has taught you a lot. You know there's something coming for you. Know you can expect good things to come in for you based upon these lessons that you're going through. Yes. This is lessons. The Hierophant right now is lessons that you're learning in the present moment based upon where you want to go. You understand where you want to go, so you're understanding the lesson of why you have to go through those trials and tribulations in the past with that followed energy. Very nice. And then we have the Emperor right here. So right, this is just crazy because I was going back and forth between the Emperor and the Hierophant, like 4 and 5, because they're neighbor cards, which is very interesting. And the Emperor lets me know that, you know, I feel like you're asserting yourself to where you're putting yourself in position to learn from these experiences and from these circumstances and situations and things of that nature. Let's pull the last card from this deck here for you, Sag. Okay, got that right there. What does it look like? Looks like the Fool. Act the Fool, right? So right here, the Fool being the last card. With the Outcome card, stay optimistic. Like, that right there with that Fool energy is very important. Very important, but not just stay optimistic, but the spontaneous energy, right? And being able to think outside the box. So it's like you're learning to welcome anew based upon what you know you deserve. You're understanding the lessons and trials and tribulations you've went through based upon where you're headed and where you know where you're going in your journey, your career, etc. But this does require you to be more open-minded and be more spontaneous, right? So it requires you to kind of peel back the layers and see things from a 0 point, from the space of like the spirit, to where you're looking at things from an unbiased perspective, and you're going about things from an unbiased perspective. So that Fool energy is what's going to actually create that freedom of experience, because you're now separating the expectation of the outcome, etc. A little bit of Bev. All right, last card for Sagittarius. We're going to be pulling a it's going to be like the mystery card. It's going to tie all the energies together here. And this is going to give us that confirmation, that outcome card, focus points that we should be focusing on here during Sag season. Show me Sag. Focus points of Sagittarius. Focus points for Sag. Guidance for Sag. Show me guidance. Okay. We got the Ace of Spades. Let me get that focus here. There we go, guys. Alright, it's a little bright, but there we go. So we have the Ace of Spades, guys, coming out. And the ace is nice because the ace has a confirmation, which is interesting, which is no surprise because it is your season. It is your time of the year, etc. So with the Sun in Sag, there's a lot of emphasis and focus directed on you, directed to you and from you, right? There's a lot of things right now surrounding you. I And there's going to be things. I think this is going to really have you hone in on yourself. Like with the Ace of Spades, you're really focusing on your own forms of communication, how you dialogue and how you analyze and assess your own life, how you analyze and assess your own mind and your own surroundings. You know, how are you asserting yourself, and how are you doing what you need to do in forms of communication and analyzation, to where you're putting in the work to get something done, right? You're bringing an idea into reality. You're acting on an idea that you have for yourself, right? Like these are all things you're asserting yourself in forms of communication. You know, you need to say something, so you're expressing it, right? Like these are all things that you're learning how to do this right now. You're learning how to use your voice and speak your piece and assert yourself and assert your forms of communication, whether that's thinking or speaking or writing or forms of even music, right? It could be art as well. But it requires you to have an open mind, because there's a lot of previous expectations. I feel like my camera's like blurry. 1 second, y'all. Because like that focus seems, unless the card is just shiny because the lighting. Yeah, probably just the lighting. But you say you're going to have to think spontaneous and think outside the box right here, right? With that Fool energy. You kind of have to let go of expectations of the outcome of you communicating and asserting yourself, right? Because you understand the lesson of why it is important to assert yourself and communicate this thing that's on your mind, that's for you. There are certain things that you've lacked communication about or analyzation that you kind of, you know, you didn't look at directly that affected you. There's certain things you kind of put aside and put on the back burner, but now you're looking at it directly in Sag season. You know, you're looking at those things that that you may have put on the back burner, and you're focusing on, you're analyzing these things for yourself, and you're seeing, okay, where do I need to assert myself? What do I need to assert myself with? And, you know, how can I apply myself a little bit better here? And this is where you're applying this Hierophant energy in the present moment, because you're learning from past experiences what didn't work and where you want to go, right? So you're understanding what expectations need to be shed, need to be let go, because those previous expectations didn't get you where you want to go. So you're learning this. You have the wisdom now to apply this energy, this Hierophant, right? To where you have that teacher energy, right? You're no longer the student anymore. You become the teacher, and you're learning within the present moment where you want to go with this Sun energy, right? Because you know, all right, what you want reciprocated, etc. But you know it requires you to be open-minded, right? Because in order for you to even communicate yourself or put yourself out there, you have to let go of the expectation with this Ace of Spades, right? Because communication will stay in the dark, will get kept in the dark if you don't learn how to shed expectation. Because hey, you can't be worried about what you put out. You can't be worried about what you put out. You have to know that it's meant for you, based upon it fulfills you, it provides warmth, and there's some sort of wisdom in it. There's some sort of wisdom and some sort of teachings in it. There's some sort of lesson here, right? Whether it is a form of teaching or whether you're just learning from something, from where you want to go, right? You're learning from past experience and where you're headed with this energy right here, with the Sun here, right? And where you're headed, you know, you got to be open-minded, Sag. I'm going a little bit deeper for you guys because it's your month, you know? So that Ace of Spades, don't be afraid to assert yourself. It may seem like you don't have the confidence right now, and that's likely because of these expectations you're upholding. So you kind of have to shed those expectations so you can, you know, embark on this journey here full force, right? So, Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Let's get right into it. Hope that brought you clarity for my Sages out there. See, at the bottom of the deck we have this 7, the seven of Spades as well. See, so there's things that were there's outcomes. There's outcomes that you're analyzing, Sagittarius. There's outcomes that you're analyzing. There's things that you have seen, have noticed, have already positioned, but you're like, you kind of like questioning certain things for the long run. You know, it's like a picky energy. Like, oh, do I want to be here or do I want to be there? Do I want to be a part of this or do I want to be a part of that? No, I don't want to be here. What have I done for myself in the long run? Okay, I have this. I planted this seed. Okay, then now this can get me here. Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying? So you're kind of seeing that, you're realizing that right now. So there may be a quiet time with this black energy here for both of the ace and the seven being black cards, and the ace and the seven are both masculine energies, and both have something to do with you directly, you yourself. The ace dealing with yourself, and the seven dealing with how you relate to others, or your ability to see your path from the outside in, right? Understanding where certain things are going to lead you, utilizing aka you utilizing wisdom, and that's the Hierophant energy in itself, right? That we've seen in your present energy. So that's for my Sagittarius. Capricorn, let's get it. Happy Sagittarius season again. I always spell Capricorn like Capricorn. I always do that. Let me spell that correct. There you go. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. All signs. We're doing all zodiac signs, guys. So make sure you are tapping in here. Whew. Let's move forward. There's 12. We're on number 2. So let's get it. Let's get it. I ain't gonna rush y'all, but at least let's try to do these efficiently for all signs. If you're here, smash that like button. I appreciate you, and listen out for your zodiac sign. Month of Sagittarius. Show me Capricorn. Show me Capricorn. All right, we got one. We got one out. First card out. Look at that baby. Look at that baby. Right there. Perfect flip. You know what I'm saying? Pull that right out. What do we get? 10 of cups. That's good energy. That's good energy. That's good energy. Capricorn, I'm already liking it. I'm already liking it. You're starting to reading off stellar. So let's just keep going. Let's keep going. Shout out to everyone watching the videos. Shout out to the Sagittariuses out there. We're moving on to my Capricorns now. We are on to the sign of Capricorn. So if you're a Capricorn Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, aka rising sign, definitely listen out for this reading. Appreciate your patience for all the signs as well. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands coming out as well. So we're going to lay those both down right there. We got a 2 and 1. So that spread came out very nicely. And we're going to pull the mystery card here from our playing card deck. We will be pulling and putting off to the side. So let's, before I show you the mystery card, guys, I'm gonna pull it. Show me Capricorn, mystery card for Capricorn, clarity for Capricorn. I'm gonna put it off to the side. All right, we got you. Gotcha. You're not gonna. I'm gonna wait to display that one, guys. That's our mystery card, and put that right off to the side. So, my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising signs, this is what's going on for you for the month of Sagittarius. So, obviously, I see within this past position, there's something that it's initiated the season stellar. So, this right here with the 10 of Cups, this is like full force, full fulfillment. There's something that started off Sag season dope. There was something that started off Sag season dope for you guys, for my Capricorns out there. There's something that was extremely fulfilling for you, whether it was something like emotional fulfillment, or whether this was something like an intimate connection right here. I can't get my card to focus. It might be the lighting. Yeah, that's just bright, and then it has the gold shimmer on it, so it's just crazy. But the 10 of Cups, guys, is like the ultimate fulfillment, right? This is like the celebration as well. Celebratory energy, celebration like energy, party, birthday energy, right? It's the ultimate fulfillment, the ultimate celebration of life. So whatever you're celebrating, like Capricorns, congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations. The 3 of Pentacles lets me know you're celebrating likely with family, and this likely has to do with travel. 3rd house matters, so you're definitely maybe relocating in the present moment, or you have relocated in this present moment. So Capricorn, if you're watching this from a different location than your usual, that's that energy right there, and you're likely celebrating with someone that you know, likely family or friend, someone close to you with this three of Pentacles energy. It's likely someone that you know or in your surrounding environment. Someone who's in your surrounding environment, which can be a spouse or a friend or even a family member. So this is dope. This looks like you're building a stronger connection or a stronger community or some way, shape, or form, or a stronger family bond in some way, shape, or form. So let me know which one that is for you, my Capricorns. That's definitely something that's interesting. It looks like you're spending your time, working on this thing right now. You're spending your time working on this thing, and it has to do with this fulfillment. There's something that fulfills you, so you're kind of spending your time to work and mend it. And that's where it's going to kind of lead you to this outcome of the Ace of Wands, so where you kind of understand how and where to assert yourself and what your role and position is, Capricorn, which is dope. Like, this is dope. I'm liking this reading for you. I can obviously see with the mystery card, I'm going to get into some stuff, but I can see this is playing out for you, to help you. Like, this is a fulfillment that you're working, I think, with another party, another correspondence, another partner, etc., a family member. I think it's a celebration with multiple people, not just you, but it's showing you and guiding you and allowing you, really teaching you how to assert yourself and where to assert yourself, right? I think you're really finding clarity within your position and what you need to do and what actions you need to do, period. You know what I'm saying? In terms of your mystery card, Capricorn, for you, it is the 9. See if you can see this. If you can get that to focus right here. God damn, these lights are crazy. Yeah, 9 of clubs. 9 of clubs. So this right here, guys, this is in correspondence, and it's crazy because they're all in correspondence, guys. This is in correspondence with the wands. Clubs and wands are same, are both fire, both the fire element. That's my Mercury and Sag talking, real quick. But you see, clubs and wands are both the fire element. So I can see that you're understanding how and where to assert yourself through wisdom, meaning, and reasoning, and experiences, right? So through certain experiences where to assert yourself and where's your position. You're also learning from certain experiences. There's a lot of wisdom that you're gaining right now, just because you asserted yourself, and you're willing to work on this thing, right? So there's growth here. There's growth here just because you've asserted yourself and did that. You're obviously learning from your actions and you're learning from your experiences, which is super interesting, right? I think with that too, with this Ace of Wands, you could be intuitively learning, just about your own feelings and your own actions and how that curates certain things, how that curates and shapes certain outcomes. Long story short. So, Capricorn, I think before, you may haven't have realized or come to this realization of this depth of your way of living before, but I think now you're kind of, as you continue to experience and you continue to apply this fulfillment and your wisdom, like you're really trying to learn as you're going through this journey of your life here, where you're fulfilled, and you're kind of trying to stay in that area where you're fulfilled. You're not worried about BS, or you're not worried about things that don't allow you fulfillment. You're more so trying to move forward from that, and you're trying to build and continue to work on what's been working for you. You know what I'm saying? The structure and the foundation, whether it's with a relationship or a business, etc. There may be something in terms of business that you may be working on, and that may have something to do with your local community, something local, your neighborhood, etc. So you working on that is going to teach you and show you where to assert yourself. I think this fulfillment also shows you where you need to assert yourself, and also understanding your position, whether it's in this relationship or just within your own life. You know what I'm saying? To where you're understanding why your life is the way it is based upon your actions and the experience and the wisdom that you applied to your experiences and your actions. You know what I'm saying? You're understanding why you're here and why someone else is over there, etc. I like that for you, Capricorn. We're going to move straight into Aquarius. And as we do, don't mind my 30-second interval real quick. Don't mind. Rejuvenation. All right. Let's get it. Like they say in Chicago, let's get it! You know what I'm saying? All right. So My Aquarians. My Aquarians. I'm one of you. Saturn. Saturnians unite. Aquarius, I am one of you. Aquarius rising. So if you're Aquarius rising, sun or moon, this is definitely for you. So tap in. And if you guys don't know your charts yet, fuck, man. You guys watch my channel and don't know your charts. I don't even know what to tell you. Like, bro, go get your chart. Like, it's gonna make so much more sense when you have your chart on hand, and when like for you to apply for yourself. But that way you know which signs to listen for, like to actually listen for, and then you know what to apply for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to watch like everything. You know, just go to your signs and stuff, etc. If you're very advanced and you understand certain houses and how certain energies can play out for you in certain houses, because you're never absent of any energy. But, you know, for sure, if you're a beginner here, you should definitely look into your big three. Your rising sign, which you're going to need to know your birth time, and your birth location. So where you're born and the time of birth, right? And then you're going to use those to create your natal chart. You can use astrocharts.com, AstroSeek, a bunch of different ways. I'm not affiliated. Those are not affiliated sites. Just they're good. Go use them. Go get your chart. Once you have your chart, then you know your big three: your rising sign, your moon sign, and your sun sign, along with all the other ones. But at least you can start with your rising, your sun, and your moon. So when you're watching things like this, you know what you are for yourself, right? And then each of those big threes play out differently. Your rising is how people see you. Your sun sign is your career, your father figure, and your actions, things of that nature. And your moon is your mom, your mother figure, your emotions, or your home life, right? So those are all important areas to be aware of, like key areas to be aware of. So go tap in. Go get that. I could drop it in the chat. Just let me know. Y'all type chat, or y'all just drop drop threes in the chat if you want me to drop the link, and I will do that for those who are watching live. Anyways, Aquarius, my Aquarius, sun, moon, risings, this is your collective reading. So, as we move forward into Aqua season, I seen something flip. What just flipped here? What just flipped on me? It's a little chilly here. Let me close this real quick. Let me see what flipped. One sec. Nah, we good. All right, Aqua. All those are watching, I'm assuming you're having your chart, which is great. Love the fact that you're on your stuff. You should have your chart, because obviously it's not like fun. You know what I'm saying? You should be applying the wisdom, applying the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching me for like entertainment, you just click off the channel. unless you know your big three off your head, you know, but you should have your chart. Okay, so this right here, we got a flip. You see that right there? This flipped right here. So we're gonna pull that as our card 1 for my Aquarians. And card 1 we have for my Aquarians is the Page of Cups. You know, fish in the percolator here. You know what I'm saying? He's chilling. We're going to pull card 2 for my Aquarians. Ooh, okay. We had a little bit of a fallout here, but a lot of cards coming out. The cards coming out that did fall, and I'll show you the first one as well. So the 4 cards that did fall out are 8 of Pentacles. For those, because when we tap in, when we have energies like this, when we have fallouts, right? This can be certain scenarios playing out for the Aquarius collective, certain storyline, underlining stories, right? So right here we got the 8 of Pentacles, right? So damn, like that light is bright, son. I might have to adjust that. So we got the 8 of Pentacles here. So it lets me know part of the collective is spending as part of my Aquarian collective is spending a lot of time at work. So there's the thing about Aquarius, y'all all unique. The thing about Aquarius risings, we're not the same. Like there's certain rising signs that are similar, but because Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, it's all eccentric and changes and authenticity. All Aquarius risings are authentic in their own way. So you can never find an Aqua rising or an Aquarius that's like similar to another Aquarius. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like an Aqua thing. That's like unique to them. So some of y'all right now, Aqua, you're spending a whole lot of time at work. Shout out to y'all. Keep grinding. Don't hurt yourself and things of that nature. Make sure you're rejuvenating, because the next card we do have is Justice, balance, Libra energy. You could be dealing with a Libra in your life, or it may be important to find balance with work, because you may be overworking yourself, for sure. But we do see the Ten of Cups here, which lets me know that you are fulfilled in some way, shape, or form. Something's fulfilling you. I don't know if it's the bread, you making money or something, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if it's the bread. I don't know if it's the bread. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I'm gonna make myself laugh. Alright, y'all. So, I don't know if it's the bread, right? But you see, it could be something like something that's fulfilling from your work, right? Like your work is fulfilling. My work is fulfilling, that's for sure. But your work, right? And then you have your King of Pentacles right here. So this lets me know you're in some sort of position. You're in some sort of position of authority, calling shots. I'm not sure if you do your own work, or you're an entrepreneur, you're your own boss, or something. You're a solopreneur, and things of that nature. But you're able to be in a position of authority in terms of how you create your finances in some way, shape, or form, or how you develop stability in your life. It's kind of like up to how much you are willing to put in, kind of like type shit. You know what I'm saying? With this Eight of Pentacles, just lets me know you working. But it's because you're in this position as well, based upon all this work, though. You know what I'm saying? And the work also fulfills you. The only thing is, you got to continue to have a little bit of this balance. But and at the same time, the fulfillment, it doesn't surprise me. This Justice Libra energy could just be the balance is your fulfillment and your work ethic. Like that is the balance. You feeling fulfilled as hell from your work, from putting in hella work. That is where you find your balance, right? Because what's the point of celebrating or enjoying stuff if you haven't put in the work? Kind of, you know what I'm saying? So it could be a little bit of that energy too for my underlining stories. Let's not get into much underlining stories there. And then the last card that flopped up to the side here, besides these four, was one more that fell on my laptop upside down, and the one that did fall was this right here, the Fool. So it's saying be spontaneous, open-minded, let go of expectations here and outcomes. Look at things from a different from a spontaneous perspective, which is interesting because we've seen that card for, I believe, was it Capricorn, y'all? And Capricorn and Aquarius are both ruled by Saturn. Aquarius has the co-ruler of Uranus, but they're both ruled by Saturn. Right? So let's pull, and that was the underlining story. So I don't want to spend too much time on underlining stories. Yeah, but fuck, all right. Let's keep it moving. Sometimes they're important to say because we do all go through, we do go through certain things for sure. Underlining stories a lot of times. But a lot of times it can be, sometimes underlying stories can be very long. It can take a lot of time. Okay, so 2 cards we're getting pulled out here is, love that, came out really clear for my Aquarians. In the present moment, we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Which is interesting. I like that. I like the Queen of Swords. And then the last one we have is the Lovers. The Lovers. The Lovers, y'all. So, y'all probably like, what is that he has over there? So y'all, the Lovers is interesting. Looking at this spread, guys. Aquarius, you can be dealing, okay, because I'm feeling like Aquarius, this is shit. Okay, there's a lot of air energy. There's a lot of air energy. Well, okay, you know what? We see air, we see water. And then the lovers. Venus energy. Venus co-rules. Libra, Taurus, a little bit of earth, a little bit of air. All right. So, okay, guys, with this position here is very interesting. So for those who may be in a relationship, this page could be significant to a younger figure. So those with the Aquarius rising, sun, moon, this could have something to do with a younger figure here. Not necessarily. This could also be information coming in that has to do with something that you're emotionally connected to, whether it's an opportunity, because Cups deals with opportunities, and it could deal with relations as well. So, one, this could be a younger figure coming in for you. That could lead to fulfillment. This is like emotional fulfillment. A younger individual coming in, lead to a new connection, etc. Foster connection with this energy. This can be younger guidance as well. So learning from a younger individual in your life. You can also be the individual that someone else is learning from. You get what I'm saying? So this can also play out as you as well with this first card. So you could be the one fulfilling someone, right? Like you could be the one that has the cup full and you're approaching someone with that. Like, yeah, this is it. This is what's going on. And then with this energy here, Queen of Swords, it's you're waiting to receive information, which is very interesting. I'm glad I said that because this right here is interesting with the Queen of Swords because the Queen is receiving and Swords is intellect, information, communication, right? So there is some information here or forms of communication here, Aquarius, that you are waiting to receive or that you are going to receive. There's like some information that is kind of like you're waiting to receive and waiting to be reciprocated, whether it's intellect or forms of communication and utilizing your voice or vocation here. This page of cups, like I said, can be a younger figure coming in or you approaching, you presenting value or some sense of fulfillment or opportunity to someone else and you waiting for information to be communicated back to you. That way you can actually make a decent decision. A decision can be made with the lovers here. This is also letting me know, guys, this is also a significant energy to spend more time with the people that you actually care about. Whether it's, yourself, maybe you need to spend more time with yourself and maybe a little bit of isolation to kind of connect, reconnect with who you are in that soul connection. And this could just, and this could be simply this could also be spending time with the, your family members, your intimate partners, etc. The people that you just genuinely care for. Don't leave the people you care for, on the back burner and stuff like that. And this is like quality time here. But that's for some of you guys, and that's for a section of the collective, because a part of the major section of this collective, I really do feel like this is a decision. This is a decision about a likely some sort of connection, and it doesn't have to do with the connection. I say it because of the Page of Cups right here. And this could be a decision based upon information, intellect that you've presented someone. This could be a contract, an offer, a negotiation, etc. In some way, form of a business as well, because that is definitely significant into what, how you'll be making your decisions as well. So this could be a business move that you're waiting for some information on. 100% Aquarius, which is good, man. Stay on top of your game. I like that. It's not too heavy. It doesn't feel too heavy intuitively, and I'm liking it. So I'm gonna pull your mystery card for you, and it's shot out right here, and it is the 7 of Diamonds. I like that. We have the 7 of Pentacles for you here, my Aquarius. This is letting me know that you've built a lot, Aquarius. You've built a lot, and you set a lot of things in stone already. It's kind of a waiting period for you. There's a lot of emotional fulfillment within yourself, and you understand who you are, your former status, and everything you've worked up to be. Everything you've worked up to be, you present a level of self-love within yourself and to others, and others feel that from you because they know this steadfast conviction within yourself you understand what you built, and you know you kind of understand this. The 7 is understanding your path. The 2, Pentacles, you're practical towards, where you're headed and where you want to go in your life. You do what makes sense in terms of putting in the action, right? There's a sense of logic in you here that it's like you're kind of you're very practical in a sense, towards how you make decisions, and there's a lot of things that you've built for yourself to where you understand why you're making certain decisions. It's like you've came you've came a certain length in your forms of understanding to where you can communicate and assert yourself and and apply what you want. You know what I'm saying? And assert yourself in terms of your wants, your needs, your desires. You know what I'm saying? What fulfills you, etc. And there's this level of understanding is really to where you're putting that out there and you're communicating that with courage, which is why I feel like you're probably waiting for some sort of communication right now. That'll lead to a certain decision. Aquarius. Let's move on. Shout out to my Aquarians. Aquarian, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. We're going to go right into Pisces. We started at Sagittarius, guys. So, just so you have that in mind, we're going into Pisces now. We're going into Pisces now. Skinny! What's happening, my boy? You know what I'm saying? Doing a little collective reading. Yeah, doing a little collective reading. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? Not too much. We going on our 4th sign right now. We spoke a little. We started Sagittarius just because we in Sag season now. So we did the Sagittarius reading. We're doing 3 cards and a mystery card for each sign, and then we went into Capricorn, went into Aquarius, and then we're going into Pisces right now. And then after Pisces is Aries, which is crazy. You came in right now. And then after Aries, we're doing Taurus, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and then we gonna finish. There's about 7 more left, so we're gonna be trying to push through. I haven't done one of these in a little while. I taken in how like they for sure take time, but I like them. They cool. You know what I'm saying? They cool. And I needed to update you with this too. So let me just type this in the chat. Let me type this in the chat real quick, because the email domain was kind of giving me issues. It usually does both domains, but I don't know why it wouldn't come through my my other domain. So I have to send this one for you. So just forward what I had you send me just to this one here, and you're straight. And you're straight. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying, my boy. And then let's get into my Pisces. So for my Pisces collective, I could also say I'm one of you as well. I have an entire Pisces first house, Western tropical zodiac and things of that nature. Entire Pisces first house, Jupiter first house. My rising starts in Aquarius, and I have a huge first house, so I got Jupiter there, and the entire Pisces constellation is in my first house. So I do a lot of I'm really like a Pisces rising, but I do everything in an Aquarius like way, very unique, eccentric type way, things of that nature. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like I think usually I'm able to use protonmail.com and proton.me. So I off top, all my other Proton emails are Proton Mail. So I was like, yeah, Proton Mail. But I guess for this one, it's a proton.me, so you just got to send it to that one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Facts. So you cool. So just forward it to that one. I figured that's what had happened, because it didn't come to me. Usually it will too, because they give you the option to have both domains, which is dope. Appreciate you. Let's get it. Pisces. So I got the entire constellation of Pisces. My Pisces in my entire first house. And I have a Aries second house. So, okay, yeah, we got us underlining stories. Pisces, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do... fuck. Underlining stories crazy, I'm not going to lie. Pisces, man, fuck, man. Look at this shit. Y'all got the look at the underlying story. Look at the cards, y'all. There's some sort of fulfillment and giving back and some sort of harmony, but you're at a crossroads of making a decision with this person. You're in this position of authority, of fulfillment, of emotional fulfillment, so you may not want to let this thing go. There may be like some sort of separation that may be going on, and you're like, no, I'm not trying to separate. You know what I'm saying? And like, this is trippy, but there's some sort of intuitive guidance here. You gotta trust yourself right here with the high priestess. The 5 of Wands shows me that there's been conflict in your life with a lot of fighting, a lot of back and forth, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, nitty gritty. And then with the World card at the end, the World card at the end is crazy because this is usually a very positive omen, but I think this is really shaping. And we have all the fixated signs here. You could be dealing with a fixated sign: Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. This is just gonna lead to progress as a whole. I think it's progress within whatever you're dealing with this possible conflict, and then kind of your emotions and you giving back, but wanting to make a decision about something based upon maybe not being fulfilled, because like or understanding your fulfillment and how you want to be pleased is very interesting. The King of Cups is like, bitch, I know my worth, and why the fuck it's like that energy. But you see the High Priestess is like a sense of calming, to where you're not so lash, not so aggressive like that, and you're like, well, I understand what I want. I understand levels of fulfillment, and things of that nature. But is this gonna be something that's positive for me? Is this intuitively fulfilling for the long run, or is this something that you're questioning? So I think this is something you're gonna be progressing in. Long story short, we have the ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Don't be your own worst enemy. I think you're finishing the cycle of stabbing yourself in the back. I think you're realizing. I think you're realizing this. Like, there's the emotions here, and there's certain things at the crossroads where you're realizing there's certain ways you can stab yourself in the back, and you're kind of trying to eliminate that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you're done with that, which is why I'm seeing this progressive transition. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all, as an underlining story, god damn. And then judgment at the bottom, like the time is now and it's happening now. Oh my god, pressure. Pressure, you know what I'm saying? Pressure. Shit is crazy. Yo. No intermission. All right, so let's get into fucking. Goddamn, underlining story is insane, man. Pisces. What the fuck's going on? Pisces. God damn. Yo. Ace of Cups. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. But yo, first card coming out, Pisces, it flew out, Ace of Cups. It's very interesting. It's like a war. It's like a. And then we got this Leo energy at the bottom, the Strength card. What the fuck's going on, bro? Pisces, let me know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? We got this Ace of Cups and this sense of fulfillment. You know what fulfills you. You know where you want to be fulfilled. You know what you bring to the table. Oh, yo, facts. Write it down, media. Yeah, real shit. I hear you. And then we got the Strength card. So there's something here where it's like you're. Ooh, fuck, man. There's something here you're going back and forth on with that underlining story, the Five of Wands, to where it's conflict, but with miss conflict, you're learning to cultivate your own motherfucking emotion. So there's conflict, but a miss conflict, you've learned something here. It's like, all right, you learned conflict, but you learned how to stay steadfast within the conflict. So it's like you're maintaining what you need to. You know what I'm saying? While you progress. So as you're progressing through the conflict, you're actually working through the conflict. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not just lashing out. Like, this is a different level of wisdom with the Ace of Cups here, because you understand your worth at a certain level. You know what I'm saying? That's a very, very powerful thing. And then we got the Strength card at the bottom of the underlying story, letting me know to stay strong and have courage while you're going through this conflict. It may seem like a difficult time for you right now, Pisces, which is why it's Spirit's reminding you to go towards the things that fulfill you. Like, go towards the things that you know keep your spirit, keep your emotions intact. You know what I'm saying? Because as a water sign, your emotions is directly correlated to your health. It's directly correlated to your state of being. And that's all of us, to be honest, because water is one of the most prominent elements. So that's most likely all of us. Likely is. But as a water sign, you're born as a water sign, etc. Pisces rising, moon, sun. Just got to be mindful of that. I know this conflict may seem annoying, but there's a lot intuitively that you've learned you've learned to handle yourself. You know what I'm saying? You learned to handle yourself. So go towards, like, while you're going through those conflict, that's fine. If something needs to be worked out, you got to work through the conflict. Conflict doesn't just fade or disappear. You have to work through the conflict. That's fine. But as you're working through the conflict, you're going towards the things that fulfill you. All right, number 2 card flies out. We have the Six of Wands, which means you're paying attention to your actions, which is nice. I like that. Let's get the number 3 card out. It's the outcome here. Show me Pisces. Show me Pisces outcome card. Six of Wands. So you're in a position to understand your actions. You're very aware of your actions right now, based upon where you're going, where you know cultivates this level of personal fulfillment. So you're paying attention. Okay, be mindful. There's conflict here. Don't lash out. Let me assess this at a higher level. You know what I'm saying? With the Six of Wands, you're paying attention to that. You're being mindful of your actions, which is good. I like that. Shows me wisdom here. The Pisces I'm talking to is a wise Pisces. And then we have the Nine of Wands. So there's a lot of wands here. Nine of Wands. I like this, Pisces, because the Nine of Wands is a confirmation to not give up. Don't give up on this thing. You're almost there. You're almost there. Keep mending it. Keep working on it, because there's a lot of growth and a lot of experiences here, right? Like you're almost there in terms of learning and understanding each other, right? Whether it's you're in conflict with someone else, you're a spouse, a family member, etc. Like you almost work through this. You've almost worked through this, and there's a lot of wisdom here that allowed you to get through this, to pay attention. Like that 9 energy, you've been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like that 9 energy, you've been through a lot, and not just a lot, but enough to understand. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Where do I need to apply my action? You know what I'm saying? Okay, what else? What else needs to be here? And it could feel very exhausting. You could feel very exhausted right now. But through this, I like this, because I just seen this card at the bottom of the deck, and where I'm going with this, I like it, because through this exhaustion, I know, like y'all know every relationship can be exhausting. Y'all know every relationship, every partner you're with is exhausting. I don't give a fuck who you with. You know what I'm saying? At one point, you know, it gets to a point. So I think you understand this, and you know it's like, okay, you're kind of exhausted, but you're being mindful of your actions because you know there's a level of fulfillment and deep connection here. You've learned a lot for yourself, and you're also the gift to this foundation. What cultivates stability here with this ace at the bottom of the deck. I don't want to show the mystery card yet, but at the bottom of the Rider-Waite-Smith, we also have the Four of Wands, and all these Wands energy, guys, lets me know that the work you've put in and paying attention to your actions here. This is a celebratory card. This is a celebratory energy. This, as a whole, is marriage. This is union. Right here, from all the trials and tribulations and working past certain things based upon experience and wisdom, being wise, like applying wisdom as you're working through certain things, as you're working through the conflict. You're not just working through conflict by being aggressive, but you're doing it in a smarter way, in a smart way, in a wise way. That can seem exhausting because like it requires more patience. But this is developing the relationship and connection that's actually good for you. This is developing the long form celebratory energy that you need to cultivate in order to actually live this or have a happy marriage or a happy spouse, right? Or a decent quality relationship, like 1,000%. So with that being at the bottom of the deck there, and showing us the underlining theme, I think all this is happening so that you guys can cultivate a strong sense of connection and have a strong marriage and actually have trust and a decent quality bond, right? At the bottom of this deck shows the Three of Swords, and Pisces, the Three of Swords, lets me know that there's going to be difficult conversations. You can't avoid these. Like, y'all will, the thing is, it's frustrating and exhausting because it requires patience, because no one wants to do this. No one ever wants to do this shit. Look at the card. Three of Swords. No one ever wants to do this. No one ever wants to talk about your relationships and the ups and downs of your relationships and the mishaps, right? No one ever wants to talk about what's not working and how to improve and what needs to be worked on, etc. No one ever wants to talk about those things because everyone wants to shy away from it, and no one wants to take accountability over each other's actions, etc. So no one wants to do this. So you need patience. That's why it can seem exhausting and frustrating, because the other party or both parties could seem like they don't want to do this. Pisces, for you, I think you do want to do this. You're the one working. You're the one being mindful of your action. You're fulfilled. You've been putting in a lot of effort with the Nine of Wands. So it's either marriage or separation. Like, which one is it? To be honest. And then that's what's going to give you the confirmation that you arrive to a new destination. That's the decision that the outcome you're going to see after Sag season, whether it's marriage or separation. And then that's going to position you here. Two of Wands. Look at all the Wands energy. I've been back to back. Look, Nine of Wands, Six of Wands, Four of Wands. Now we're seeing Two of Wands. It's all connected. So the Two of Wands is going to give you, this is going to give you the location from point A to point B, right? So after making a decision, you're then positioned somewhere else, right? So you make a decision, not you that makes a decision, but the outcome of whatever this is going to be, you putting in the work, whether it's separation or marriage, and this doesn't mean literal marriage. It can be like a proposal or something. You can, but this could be just a union, like actually coming together, actually agreeing on something, right? Having a form of stability within your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is agreeing to some form of title, some sort of position, etc. But either or, and then once whatever outcome comes to fruition, that's where you'll be positioned here at the Two of Wands. Whether it's beginning this connection, this marriage, and this stability, or whether it's a new beginning after separation. Pisces, I wish you the best. There's a lot of guidance there, and I'm going to let you be intuitive for the rest. I think you'll know which decision You'll see the outcome. Those are the two. Those are two different outcomes, and that's what it's gonna be. As we go into Aries. As we finish off Pisces and I check out this mystery card, we're gonna go right into Aries. Into Aries. Confirmation card for Pisces here. What y'all think we're gonna get? Sure, okay, we got, what do we get? Underlining story. Fuck, man. Pisces, yeah, underlining story like hell, man. See? Look. Same underlining story from the other deck. From the other deck. This is the same card. Like, in this deck, it's the Five of Wands, and in this deck, it's the Five of Clubs. It's the same shit. And this is the conflict. This is the conflict. And then the Joker... There's some, and it's the Black Joker, some sort of internal epiphany. Some sort of epiphany, right? Some sort of internal epiphany. And this is literally the Ten of Swords. Remember where I said you don't stab yourself in the back? That card with the swords and the guys on the floor? That's this card, right? So... And then, whoa, and then another Joker as I close it. Look, I was about to close the deck, right? And there's another Joker in there, the red one. So, Pisces, it's a crazy month for you. I'm not surprised. That makes sense. That makes sense. Because it's Sag season. It's your square. Right? It's your square. So, for my Sag, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, it's going to square you. So, this is going to be like a frustrating month for you. This is going to seem like a little bit of a frustrating month. It's squaring. There may seem like you're squaring off a lot of people, a lot of energy, like standing ovations. Be mindful during squares. Like, be mindful during squares. You're going to be frustrated. Things are going to piss you off. Don't put yourself in a worse situation than it needs to be based upon your frustration or someone not understanding where you're coming from. Because it's gonna square you, it's gonna be a frustration only for you, only for mutable signs. So other people aren't gonna see things how you see them right now. So just be very cautious. Yeah. It's very cautious. Like, the fire and the water is very interesting. And the square is a lot of actions. A lot of people's actions are going to seem frustrating to you based upon your feelings, which I'm not surprised that I've seen the Ace of Cups here as well. So, do your due diligence. Take it easy this month. Definitely get creative and connect with the people that you resonate with. Best advice I can give you. Let's pull this card one more time. Because that's a water sign, you are going to get frustrated. And if you get emotional, you're going to lash out and play out that Five of Wands energy. So, that's just something to... kind of be mindful of here, Pisces. I'm gonna just pull one more card here for the mystery card before we go into Aries here. Before we go into Aries here. God damn. Come on, Pisces. Confirmation for Pisces. Show yourself. I know you don't want to show yourself. Just show yourself, Pisces. There you go. Thank you. 10. It's a good outcome card, guys. It's a good outcome card. It's a good outcome card. And yeah, it's a good outcome card. You know, like 10 of diamonds. You guys understand what you're doing. This is tough. Pisces, this is tough for you. Because I think you understand what you're doing and it's kind of frustrating. Like, it's going to be frustrating when people don't. You know, especially as a Pisces, because Pisces is collective. So when like in the collective, you know, people ain't resonate with you. It's real trippy. But you know why you're doing something. You know why you're asserting yourself, and it's for the sake of this wealth. The Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is that wealth cultivation. I think you're learning how to cultivate long forms of fulfillment and long forms of stability, and that stability comes from emotional stability, like long form peace, and that's what's going to generate your physical stability here, Pisces, especially emotionally, and you know, with you, your spiritual connection and your faith, right? Your belief, your imagination, your creativity. Those are the things that I think are going to actually, you know, you're really focused on those things because you know that faith is what stabilizes, is what creates stability in the physical realm, right? And that in turn creates wealth for the long run. So I think you have a very long-term perspective on how you're looking at things right now, which is why it can seem very frustrating. But fuck, even some personal advice. I know it's important to look into the future. If looking into the future and the future in itself is causing too much anxiety or too much worry, then you may just have to step back. You may just have to do more that, like, especially with that Ace of Cups, that it fulfills you in the present moment. Like, what do you need to do now? Like, what fulfills you now? What's some stuff you can do right now to make you feel okay? You know, who can you talk to now to make you feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to fuel your belief and creativity and shit. That's that. Bet. I'll definitely see those tonight. Appreciate you. No worries at all. We're actually getting into Aries right now. So with that being said, y'all, it's the end of Pisces. Shout out to y'all. Hope you have a good rest of the month. Surf the currents. Understand that you're building for the long run. That's great. I'm you know, proud of that. If people don't see your future, that's okay. Try not to get too emotionally invested in how other people sees or believes in your vision. Like, it's important for you to give people something to believe in. Believe me, as a Pisces rising first house, I get it. You got to give people something to believe in. But if they don't, you can't force them to. And that's going to drain your ass. So you got to just step aside, bro. Like, stay in your lane and focus on what fulfills you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's actually, I done whipped up a smoothie earlier. I came off the road, was at the gym earlier and stuff like that. And I came home, I was like, you know, let me whip up a little smoothie after dinner. So I was like, you know what? I know this live may take a little bit. So I was like, let me get some nutrients in. I got some heirloom cacao beans, food for the gods. Cacao is a very powerful. That's like what the cacao beans are what they use to make milk chocolate and things of that nature. It says what they use to create dark chocolate, which then dark chocolate creates milk chocolate and the rest of the chocolates. But the source is from a cacao bean, and that shit is super good for you, immunity wise and things of that nature. Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? W chat. We got some bananas in there. Actually, we kept it simple today. Just banana and mango. Yeah, banana, mango, a little bit of ginger, turmeric, chaga, a little bit of chaga mushroom. Great for immunity. If y'all don't know about mushrooms, chaga mushroom, the chaga mushroom, CHAGA, and lion's mane, reishi, turkey tail. These are superfood mushrooms that'll fucking these just go do research on it. I could kick a lot of knowledge, but that's literally a whole live. Maybe I will one day, but it's a whole live. Like, it's a whole live. These are considered superfoods and adaptogens. If you don't know what adaptogens are, they help your body adapt and handle stress, and free radicals throughout your life. So, and within today in society, we have a lot of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of that can harm us in terms of chemicals in food. You know, we got radiation, we got toxins, pollutants, etc. It's just important to go the extra mile to take care of your bodies. So yeah, I definitely look at the adaptogens and how we can fuel our body in terms of handling stress and resilience, right? So yeah, go over there. Mushrooms are great brain foods. They help actually repair neurological damage and actually repair neural pathways. So you're actually building new neural pathways. So you actually get you're actually developing your brain as you continue to age. This is one of the strongest things that can combat aging directly, actually, in terms of dementia and you know, things of the mind where you be forgetting and things of that nature. So memory loss and stuff like that. Yeah, they dope, bro. Man, I think they're still very new. I think it's something that the collective is going to be put on and hip on. I think they still need to get educated on it. It's something mainstream does not push. You will not see a commercial about mushrooms. You will not see the benefits about mushrooms like that. Because I really do believe if the world really knew the power, I think they would have a failed medical system. My bad, YouTube. My bad, YouTube. Yeah, facts. Real talk. Let's get into Aries though. So after we finish Aries, I believe we're gonna get into Taurus, and that's like the Pisces, Aries. So Taurus is gonna be 6, so we're almost halfway through. Aries. Yeah, we will. I think one day we will, bro. I ran a whole company. I ran a mushroom company for about 4 years. I started my second company. I started my second business in 2022, and early 2022. I started my third business later 2022, but I started my second business early 2022 or late 2021, and that was a holistic health and wellness business, and we solely focused on medicinal mushrooms and adaptogenic herbs. So we literally dealt with stuff like elderberry, Irish moss, reishi, chaga. Like I forged my own chaga. I did a lot of my own forging, my own chaga and turkey tail. We got chaga sourced directly from Russia, and I sourced my own turkey tail. So yeah, my nigga, I'm out in the woods. I'm out in the wood skis. You know what I'm saying? I'm out in the wood skis, gloves, backpack. You know what I'm saying? And I'm harvesting my own mushrooms, 100%. Like I really be out there. Like no lie, like that's my shit. Like so I'm really big on like holistic health and just being able to sustain yourself. You know, so I have a whole bag right now actually that I have to process of turkey tail mushrooms. So yeah, you know, just research chaga. It's literally, they call it the mushroom of immortality. It's great for aging, and it's one of the only natural substances on the planet that contains melanin, like the same ingredient in darker toned skin. You know what I'm saying? It's insane. Like the skin products you can make from chaga is insane. Like if you're Caucasian, definitely use it on your skin because you know, like certain races you know, age differently. So I would definitely recommend that, like something like that to anyone, like any Caucasian and things of that nature for sure, to keep the skin tight. I use it on myself, damn so. I'll be locked in, like my health, I'm on my shit. Like I'm on my shit in terms of my health. I'm very big on that. I got let down at a young age in the system, and it just let me down. And I from there I was like, no, I can't rely on the system like that. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of asserted myself in my own kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into Aries. We're going to do a live on that though, man. We're going to do a live on that. And then, you know, around then, 3 years after, I ended up selling the business. And then we got partnered with Chalk, right? Chalk.com. So all the superfoods we deal with is directly through our partners, Chalk.com. Our affiliates. So we do direct business with them, and we source our herbs and our adaptogens directly from them. You know what I'm saying? And they help fulfill orders and things of that nature for our community, for a wide range of people. They're a great company. There's things like this. I have it here on hand. I don't lie. Like this is their mineral product to where it contains 72 plant-derived minerals, all natural, vegan products, vegan capsules, etc. These are things that we take on the regularly. These are pristinely sourced, lab verified, and this was something to promote nutrient absorption, aka nutrient absorption from your food, because a lot of the food contains certain chemicals. They're synthetic, etc. Our bodies actually have more trouble to absorb the nutrients from those foods. So it's important to have certain probiotics and things of that nature, and minerals that can, and not just minerals, but trace minerals that can actually break down and absorb the nutrients from your food, period. That's why a lot of we can eat a lot, but they ain't doing nothing for us. So I can eat way less than someone else because I'm actually getting way more than most people. Get what I'm saying? Overeating is one of the biggest causes to disease. But we're gonna do a live on that. We're gonna do a live on that. Maybe we'll even clip that little segment and post it. But shout out to all y'all for sure. Let's get back into it. We're going into Aries. And that's just one of them. I have 8 bottles up there. I have like 8 different ones right there right now. You know what I'm saying? They solid. See, like I don't even do ads. Like I don't even do that stuff. I barely promote my shit. They all there though. It's all there. People want to tap in, it's there. And they're good, man. They have holiday deals and all that good stuff. So we big on health. as a musician, as an artist, as a creative, sometimes musicians have some of the worst habits, bro. Like I'm happy that I'm saying? I'm happy like that I kind of developed, like I went through my spiritual journey before I kind of got back into business. Like I went through, I did music. I remember I first dropped my 2 tracks in 2018 and 19. I've been rapping for like 6-7 years now. I got back into it 2022. After I started my herb business, later on that year I started my label as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it goes. But shit, been around. And then it's crazy you said I need to write a book. I have last year, 2023, I wrote my first book. I launched it last year on my birthday. So it's been out for about a year now. It's called The Trinity, 3-Step System to Authenticity. That's actually one of our that's our first book, and it's our first self-help book. We actually use it a part of our workbook within our program. So our mentorship program, we use our book that we've written as a workbook guide for a lot of our clients who come through, because there's a lot of things there that can help you in terms of mental reframing and stuff like that. It's dope, man. It's dope. There's a lot more. I should talk about this stuff way more, way more. But sometimes, bro, it's like I've done a lot, man. I've done a lot. That's why, like, for me, it's more like the content and continuing to do everything, because I've put the work in. I've done certain things. You know what I'm saying? I have the book there. The book I give people for free who come in the community. So the people who come into the paid community that gets our merch and our bi-weekly calls, you know what I'm saying? They get the workbook for free. So I give them for free, etc. Part of the value. And then the mentees that come through our creative development program and the mentorship program, they get the workbook for free as well, and then access to the community for free as well, a part of the mentorship. So that's just certain things that I give people. So people have been using it, and it has been applied. There's a lot more I do behind the scenes because I'm just really about results. Like I want to help, like I care to like help people and change lives. You know what I'm saying? Like that's more so what we do. You know, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. So that's really that. That's really that as a whole. So we have been doing a couple things. The book right now is on sale on our website. McLeodsbrand.com is like the hub. That's like the official hub. So McLoudzBrand. I'll actually drop it in the chat and you can see it. That's like our main site for everything. We have everything on there. Our merch, music, CDs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's that right there. So that's what we run. I should have put a better link, but it's all good. I forgot you have to put like HTMP and shit like that. www. But it's all good. That's pretty much what it is. It'll take you right there. So like, but that's like that on our main site. Like we run a lot more business things behind the scenes, right? So like we'll run ads and we'll do promos and stuff like that. Like we do that behind, like, you know what I'm saying, and get clientele and everything gets processed through our corporation and stuff like that. So that's really in the back end. Like that's everything that's in the back end. But everything on the front end, you got the music. You know what I'm saying? You got the music, and then you got the paid community. And then pretty much everyone who comes in the paid community, they get the paid community members get merch. They get the ebook, and then they get bi-weekly calls with me. And then all the people who are community members, all that merch and shit, it all ships out through McLeod's. So they all know like the brand and shit. Sometimes I don't even have to promote McLeod's. Like the brand is just there as an entity, as a corporation. And that's pretty much what we do in the community too. How to kind of solidify yourself and create like freedom paths, you know what I'm saying, for ourselves, and kind of break free from the system and learn to do things in our own way, kind of join forces and shit. You know what I'm saying? Independent wave. Let's get into fucking Aries, dog. Let's do this. All right. So we're halfway through. Obviously, we're halfway through and we're an hour in. So like, whoo. Sometimes like it's nice getting off into other topics, but let's just let me stay on this right here. You know the vibes. Let me get into my Aries right here. So my Aries sun, moon, rising signs. If you're Aries rising, this is your image. This is how people see you, right? What you put out. If you're Aries sun, this is your actions. This is your career, and this is your father figures. Things of that nature, people that you may look up to and what you uphold. If you're Aries moon, this is your motherly figure or motherly figures, home life, and or emotions. How you feel about things. You know what I'm saying? So, let's get it. Yo, trust me. Are you good? So let me see this. So, all right, we got one falling out right here, and the first one coming out is the Ace of Wands. I'm liking it. I'm liking how we started. The Ace of Wands. We're gonna hold that right there. And before I even get into it, I'm gonna pull some other ones. But I'm liking this right here. Ace of Wands energy. I think we've seen that only one time as well. Which is good. This is a good energy because I haven't seen a lot of double energies. Like each zodiac sign has all gotten different readings, which is nice so far. So this is the first time I see the Ace of Wands here again, but it's in a different position than when I last seen it before. It was in position 3 for a different sign. I'm not sure which sign. For you here, Aries, it's in position 1. So you can actually be dealing with that other corresponding sign as well. If what sign was that? I'm not sure, but you could be dealing with that other sign directly. You know what I'm saying? And things can play out like that for sure. Sometimes if we see the same cards for 2 different signs, you guys can actually be corresponding with each other. You know what I'm saying? Yup. You good. So we got that there. Ace of Wands. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's see. Present moment energy. Aries. Focal point for Sag season. Show me Aries. Alright. Ooh. Six of Cups. I like this. This is good. Aries, we're starting off with 2 cards that are good. Ace of Wands and the 6 of Cups is nice. And this underlining, this card at the bottom of the deck right here, the underlining theme of this 6 of Wands, this 6 of Cups, this 6 of Cups, possibly being of service, being able to give back, reciprocation, balance in something. Like you could have asserted yourself in some way, shape, or form to where you can also give back and receive. It's like you positioned yourself into some form of harmony. I don't know what it is, but there's some sort of give and take, but it fulfills you and you're paying attention to this fulfillment. And you did what you needed to do to actually have this be the outcome right now that you're living. This fulfillment, this give and take. The cups can be opportunity, and the 6, you're paying attention to this opportunity right now. And this opportunity could position you with the King of Pentacles. So he's on the throne. It could position you into some new position of career or of authority in some way, shape, or form, to where you're leveling up your career or status. Okay, I did see something wanted to pop out. It didn't. I'm going to continue shuffling. But this right here, it's about a decision. It's about this for some of y'all Aries, it's about a decision. It's going to lead to a decision. Whether it's like moving forward with this thing or not, which is interesting because it didn't want to come out, but it did. Like it partially did. So I feel like that's for some of y'all out there. Let's continue the shuffle and see what comes out. What's the outcome card here for Aries? Oh, that shit flipped quick. That shit flipped quick. You see that right there? That shit flipped quick. Oh shit! And y'all, yo! And then y'all got a major arcana at the last one, which is good. This is good energy. This is good energy, right here, with the Chariot. So, okay, Aries. Y'all could be dealing with cardinal signs, and the cardinal signs that you're dealing with here, Aries, could be Cancer. You could be dealing with this right here. Could be an opportunity to connect with a Cancerian female, or male or female, depending on the dynamic. Because this right here, the Chariot, is a direct correspondence to Cancer, and this is direct. And then besides that, not just the Cancer zodiac sign, but this has to do with moving forward with your success, like asserting yourself and actually progressing in this thing. So I do see that there's positive outcomes here, whether it's like a new relationship that you've been paying attention to, or this sense of fulfillment, like you positioning yourself to be of service or give and take. But whatever you did, you kind of made the move, and you making the move led to like some harmony, and there's like fulfillment, and you're like, oh shit, this can actually work. And the cups oftentimes deals with relationships. It doesn't always have to be, but it can be an opportunity that can emotionally fulfill you, which can also play out as business as well. The fact that we've seen the Pentacle, the King of Pentacles at the bottom, it could have to do with business, and that business opportunity is what fulfills you and allows you to be of service to like your community. You get what I'm saying? Or something like that, to where you can give and take. You're paying a lot of attention to where you're fulfilled, right? So that if that fulfillment comes from giving back, that's where you're gonna be very, very participant in that, right? Into where your community is and being a part of that, etc. And that's what's gonna propel you. It's the give and take, being generous, being able to give out and being able to receive, and understanding that that energy exchange. That's what's actually that's what's pushing you forward. Like the harmony is, and what you're paying attention to, your fulfillment is what's actually propels you forward with this, which is the Chariot card here. You see this? He has his two little pharaohs right there on the throne. He's getting pulled away. You know what I'm saying? It's that that energy right there. Yeah. Another side note is if you haven't been focused, now is the time to get focused, and to move forward towards your success, like propel, because this is the energy that'll actually move you forward towards like the success or some sort of career thing that you're looking forward to, or some sort of fulfillment. You know what I'm saying, Aries? And then as we see that, oh, perfect. And then you also have this Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which lets me know that as you move forward with the success, it's going to put you in a different position, to where you're going from point A to point B, and you're going to be thinking, okay, what can I do with this now? Like there's going to be new possibilities for you to possibly travel, plan new things, and kind of experience the world with this partner, or like amongst this community. Either or. Because the two is direct direct correspondence to relatability or relationship, like relating in itself. It can be like business partners or relationships. It doesn't have to be like always intimate if it's not like a male or a female in your life. Shout out to you, Skinny. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Definitely. I appreciate you. Hope that brought you some clarity, too, as an Aries. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. And then we going to pull a mystery card for you from our handy-dandy playing card deck. That's going to give us some confirmations and pinpoint the energies here. So give us a quick shuffle and some confirmation for Aries and Sag season. So it's a good season for you here, Aries. I think there's a lot of progression. I think you've utilized this Ace of Wands because this is a fire energy. I think you utilized your own skill and your own ways of initiation to actually move forward with this opportunity or connection. Like you asserted yourself and were able to do that or display something that can propel you to this new form of success. For sure. So let's get some clarity here. Let's get some clarity. I just want to break it down for you so you guys understand how it can play out as like relationship or business, right? And then take this in, and then we got a lot of that 2 energy is significant. With that, we have this at the bottom of the deck, 2 of spades, to where you're this is you kind of relating. I think this is more you understanding how to communicate to others and stuff like that here. The 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. Wands energy is significant for you. This 3 of Wands is interesting. 3 of Wands is interesting because after the 2 and this destination. So this lets me know that you are going to be in a totally different space after this. Like the 3 of Wands is getting to the destination that you were originally planning with the 2 of Wands. You get what I'm saying? So the 2 of Wands is like you're kind of realizing, oh, based upon the success, I'm here now. There's some stuff that I can do. And then when you're having those realizations and epiphanies and those aha moments, you're realizing, oh shit. Like when you do those things, how far you actually have gone. You know what I'm saying? Based upon certain actions. And that's what the 3 of Clubs is going to show you. So never forget your progress with the 3 of Cups. I mean the 3 of Clubs, sorry. Never forget your progress. You see what I'm saying? Never forget the actions you've took to get you where you needed to go. Period. Taurus, you know what I'm saying? Is that the world I see? I split the deck on the world. There's a lot of progress. Good things coming soon for you as well. A lot of progression in your life. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. You got a good spread, Aries. I'm fucking with it. Good shit. We're going to move right into Taurus as we move forward. Let's do it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Month of Sag season. Learning how to be flexible, moving forward. Aries, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Because the 3 of Clubs, and then the 3 of Clubs as well, lets me know to take action within your environment and use what you have within your environment and surroundings. Last thing I'm going to say for my Aries. Last thing I'm going to say for my Aries with that 3 of Clubs. Use what's in your environment and take action in ways of communication. Because 3rd house matters, deals with communication within astrology. 3rd house matters, deals with communication. Your vocation, maybe you need to speak up a little bit about something you've been doing, right? Actions, Clubs. Actions, what you've been doing. 3, analyzation, thinking, or environment, even online world. This can be starting an online business or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Getting from like this can be after you go through certain things, you kind of, this is the position you're going to be in. Because this card right here gives us clarity where all this shit's leading you. You get what I'm saying? And that right here is to where you're kind of utilizing your resources within your environment. You're understanding where to take action and how to take action with what you have. You get me? Just want to give you some practical ways to how to move forward and things. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense for you, my brother. So I appreciate you. I'm glad it is for sure. It gives you something to kind of think about. You know what I'm saying? I try to read the cards as best and as clear as I can without providing confusion, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to confuse people and things of that nature. I just read what the message is looking like and do it as clear as possible. You know what I'm saying? That way, you just focus on the actions and what you need to do and implement and things of that nature, or how to move forward and how to progress through certain situations. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go into Taurus, and Taurus is going to be, I believe, number 6 Yes, so we're halfway through now. This is going to be halfway mark. I'm going to chop these up and maybe split them up into some content later. So, my Tauruses. Okay, first thing we're seeing flopping on my hand. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing this down. Taurus, for you, this one I wanted to pop out. This is that Virgo energy. Fuck, Taurus, man. Taurus, that Virgo energy here. I appreciate you, bro. That Virgo energy here, you wanna spend some time to go within. It didn't pop out. It kind of did. It kind of wanted to, but it didn't. Okay, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. That's my confirmation. You know what I'm saying? So you resonate like that. So salute. So my Tauruses, this wanted to pop out here. What was this? The Hermit. That's the card name, the Hermit. And you may need to go within a little bit to think and assess. You may need a quiet time, quiet space. You're thinking a lot. You're analyzing a lot. You're being your own kind of guide. You're kind of following your own light. You're being the lighthouse of your own life. Taurus. Let's get into it. What's this about? What's this about? What's this about here, Taurus? So it's my Taurus sun, moon, ascendants, sun, moon, risings. Let's get into it. Show me Taurus here. Show me Taurus. Oh, fuck. Ten of Swords. Why are we seeing the Ten of Swords? Yo, honestly, the fact that this is in the past is good. The fact that this is in the past is a decent thing. Is a decent thing. You had this card came up with someone else too. Who had this? Was it Pisces? Yo, I think it was Pisces still. So yo, Taurus. I think Taurus could be dealing with a Pisces. I'm not gonna lie. But let me not air all your information. So yo, this right here, I think Taurus, you're learning to not stab yourself in the back. I think you're going within to understand not to be your own worst enemy. I like that for you. You're applying wisdom. You are growing. You're growing. And that's a good thing. That is a very good thing, Taurus. You're growing. You're not overthinking shit. You're learning to just, move on. Don't overthink things. There's no reason to overthink and stress in your mind if you're doing what you can. If you're doing all that you can, Taurus, you're truly doing all that you can. Stop overthinking it and kind of, you're done overthinking. That's the thing. You're done overthinking. And even if you are, you're done stabbing yourself in the back from overthinking. You're done beating yourself up from overthinking something or something causing you to overthink. And you don't want this anymore. And I like that for you. You know what I'm saying? It's more clarity. It's communication. I appreciate you, fam. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Real shit. Let me see. All right, Taurus. Let me see what's going on. Okay. It's coming out quick. Oh! Empress. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Empress is good energy, y'all. Empress is good energy. Empress is good energy. If you, first of all, for my Tauruses, this right here, Empress, I need you to talk. I need you to use your voice and communicate. Number one, which is good because this, you're not overthinking. You don't need to overthink it and be in your head when you can just express yourself and talk. Simple. You know what I'm saying? Simple. So yes, so just save all that overthinking, express yourself and talk. And if you have anything creative to do that. It'll help you transmute a little bit of this overthinking and negative energy and put it into something creative, something that you like to do, something that fulfills you, maybe some damn art. I don't know. Find something to do and express that. Put it into some art. Say how you feel. Get it off your chest. It's going to help you in the long run. It's going to help you in the long run. It's not going to keep you so heavy in terms of your way of thinking because Taurus, you're you are left brain. You're left brain. I mean, yeah, you're left brain, so you're more logical. but you're the Lin to the left brain. See what I'm saying? So you have to internally understand things before you express them, but like don't internally understand things to where you're sitting there like and you can't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to understand so much, and it's like it's like go create. Like get out of your head a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Get out of your head, talk, go express yourself, go do something creative, put that mental energy elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Go rest. I don't know. It's not always good to just sleep all the time, but sometimes it's not good to just sit in your head all the time too, because you overthinking and worrying doesn't do shit for your nervous system, and that'll cause stress. Stress will cause you to gain weight, and it's just a whole L. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole L. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie still. So unleash the creativity, express yourself, and yeah, this came out next. Let me see, it flipped nicely. You can see that right there. What do we got? King? Queen? Queen. Queen. You guys may have a cat, Taurus. I don't know if you have a cat, any animals, pets. These pets could be very important to you. And also, for some of you out there, this black cat can be some sort of spiritual connection for you. Or you go to this animal. You could have like a pet, a support pet. For the Taurus watching, it's like your pets are like your support animal. They give you this sense of fulfillment and calming nature. This earth, and your earth sign. So it's like it connects you, you know, back to your roots and things of that nature in some way, shape, or form. That's gonna resonate with you, Taurus, if that's you. And this right here, the Queen of Wands. I like this. I like this. The Queen of Wands is learning to receive and then act. Receive and then act. It's not just acting. Not just acting. Maybe you're going into the role of, you know, if you're being led, you're being guided. You're learning how to get the information, receive the information. Okay, that makes sense, and then act on it. You're not asserting yourself here. You're following someone who's asserting themselves. Right? Maybe it's in the work field or the work scenario. Taurus, sometimes you guys are very big on in terms of work, material values, etc., monetary gain. If it's in the work field and you're a male, for example, you're in a position to where you get instructions from a higher up, right? And that's what you know what to do, when you know what to do, when you receive those actions or that information to know, okay, I can do that now. You know what I'm saying? Your boss, etc., whatever, he lets you know, all right, boom. You're learning how to be more what's the word? It's reciprocative, but it's not what I want to use. It's a different one. But you know what I mean. You can use that one. I think there was another one though. But yeah, so this is nice, right? This is nice. And then here, it's like this right here to where learning how to find your focus and express yourself. You're not over-expressing yourself because you understand. Just express yourself when something comes in. Express yourself when you receive. It's not about just expressing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever this is you're going through, just wait. Like, wait until you receive. Have the information to understand and digest mentally, to then act on it. So you're not overthinking. You're not acting on your delusional thoughts and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? It's like a sense of practicality. Wait for something to be heard so that you can express yourself and then act on it. You know what I'm saying? Because here is like you're more so in position to wait, keep calm, and when you're told, act. So I like that for you. For my divine feminine out there, yes, exactly that. Shout out Mod, you know what I'm saying? So it's literally similar energies there. You got a little bit of fallouts here, internal epiphanies. We have some internal epiphanies as well. So I think you're coming into some sort of realization of this dynamic here, of really like what's going on. within whatever you're dealing with, whether these are like life readings for real, bro. It's gonna apply to work, relationships in general. Like, my readings really do be like life readings, because it can apply to both work, career, status, you know what I'm saying, relationships. Give me outcome and confirmation for Taurus. Alright. What did we get? Yes, another Q, another queen. See? Another queen. Guys, tarot really doesn't lie. Like, this stuff is really like as above, so below. Like there's really correspondence. Like, you guys, that's why I like to use 2 decks, so you guys can really see it. Like, I can't even lie. Like, it usually, like, you see, the camera's not showing my shuffle, but you guys would be like, you watch any other reading, you'll see me shuffle and the cards are there, etc. Only because I kind of switched how I set up my setup, and you can't really see the cards. But the card for you is the Queen of Wands. It's this. Queen of Clubs and the Queen of Clubs and the Queen of Wands. It's the same card. It's the same card as the outcome, and that's the confirmation. So this is literally leading you to act on what you receive. Be a little bit more receptive. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to be a recipient, right? And that way, you can achieve and actually progress with the Devil card at the bottom. Oh, the Devil card. Playing. This card just really means drive, and it really means emphasis. So there's a lot of emphasis on you working this connection out, and having a stable connection here, having control within this relationship, having a solid position within the relationship, right? So this right here is where you're being very practical, and you know you want stability, and you're willing to do what you need to do, and this is going to allow you to receive, then to act, right? To where you can act when you're then told. And this is what's going to develop a stronger sense of stability, right? Longevity, progression, drive. This is very focused on creating a solid foundation. Not allowing your desires to control you, but to control your own desire. It's not just about what you want, but okay, what you want out of this requires some energy from you as well. And that energy that's required from you is the energy of reciprocation, and to be a recipient. Understand how to receive. I'm seeing a lot of queen energy. You're tapping back into your feminine nature. Taurus is a masculine sign. As I said, left brain, logic, Lucifer. You're always trying to justify something based upon understanding, misunderstanding, not understanding. This doesn't make sense, that doesn't make sense. Too logical. So for the person I'm reading for here, you're learning to tap into your feminine side, to where you can actually receive and embody this Empress nature, to where you can understand the dynamic of what you're in, and the dynamic of and the position of your life right now. It's the best way I can put that in words for you, Taurus, because this is actually a very intricate reading. You got an intricate spread, because it's not just about what you want with that devil energy. You can't just let your desires run rampant and you just chasing every desire. No, that's not going to get you anywhere for the long run, and you see that right now. So it's like either you learn to do this thing for the stability, and you know, you have something healthy, or you don't. But I see you are willing to, because there's a lot of drive and desire here. I see you don't want to be your own worst enemy. I see you want to express yourself as the woman, as the woman, as you want to, as a woman or male that you want to, right? Because the Empress and the Queen here is a lot of feminine nature, so I do feel like I'm reading for a female. But if you're a male here that watches this, there's ways of expressing yourself. We all have masculine and feminine natures as well. So when I say feminine natures, don't think I'm calling you a female or something like that. No, like that creativity is something that's feminine. Is something that's, it allows us to go within, right? Anything internal is considered feminine. Anything external is considered masculine. That's all it really comes down to. So it's really, you're learning to express your internal natures, which is why it's feminine. That's it. Doesn't mean you're a girl. It doesn't mean you're, I don't know what people have in their minds when they hear that word, but I've heard too much about it. So don't, if you watch this channel, don't get too caught up on those words being, oh my God, I'm feminine. He's calling me feminine. No, I'm not calling you feminine. If you're a man, you're a fucking man. If you're a woman, you're a woman. We all have masculine and feminine natures. What creates the difference is the physical body. We all have 60-40. If you're a male, 60-40 because you're in a male body. If you're a female, 60-40 because you're in a female body. We all have equal amount of masculine and feminine natures. This is why a female can be extremely masculine, because they choose to use more of their masculine natures and their masculine percentage over their feminine. Simple. So as we move forward, guys, I do see at the bottom of the deck we have the Six of Hearts, which is nice. This is the Six of Cups energy, and I see a lot of fulfillment and a lot of harmony here for Taurus, and that is good. I like that. So as we move forward, we're going to go straight into Gemini. I see you paying attention to this love connection, Taurus. With the 6, you're paying attention to the love connection. You're paying attention to what you need to bring to the table, what you want to receive to the table. It's good stuff. You're spending a lot of time in it as well with the 8. Spending a lot of time in it. And I think you're feeling it. You're spending a lot of time feeling, more so this thinking. Like, you're just not, you don't want to, like, overthink shit no more, which is good. There's no reason to overthink things. You know what you have here, which I think you intuitively do know what you have here, so you cool. You cool. Let's go into Geminis. Shout out to all my Geminis out there. What's our timestamps? Damn, we 2 hours in. Dope. All right. We gonna go down right here. Yeah, 2:02. We just hit 2 hours in, guys. All right, we're past the halfway mark, which is nice, and we're about to get into Gemini. So let's move on and get into those now. We have 4 more signs, y'all. Let's finish these up real quick. Let's get some clarity, and let's move forward. So, Gemini. Wow. All right, we got the first card coming out already. First card coming out already. Show me Gemini here. God damn. All right, Gemini. Coming up quick. Show me Gemini. Outcome cards for Gemini. Outcome cards for Gemini. Okay. 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 Gemini. All right, this is interesting. Gemini, the last card that you did get is this 4 of Pentacles, and it did pop and appear upside down. I'm going to read it for both positions, upright and upside down. Make sure you apply it in your life where it resonates for the upside down positions. Guys, first card coming out for Gemini, Aqua, Aquarius, the Star. We got the Star card coming out. There's some form of community, information, or knowledge that you're hip to here, Gemini. You also have a broad-ass network in some way, shape, or form. Your network or your own ability, right? Because the Star is this level of authenticity. You may be able to do something or have or know someone or know something that It's like you found out some information that only you know is, and with the Fool in the middle, it's like some information that only you know right now, and it's like you got to be open minded about it. Like someone told you something. So like someone told you something. It's like this information. It's like this information or knowledge that you were told, and you're kind of going off of it like, well, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like spontaneous. There's no expectation, etc. Right? So I like that. I like that energy here, Gemini. There's something. Yeah, there's some, like I definitely see this spontaneous, open-minded energy to lead to some sort of stability because we have the Form of Pentacles here. I'm not sure. Gemini, the cards that are playing out is very, like the way the cards played out is very funny because it's like from this one thing to another. Like that's what I'm looking at, and it could play like that out in your life. It could seem like all of a sudden a network and you know, information and possibly, you know, a lot of connections and a lot of information from different places and things of that nature. And then all of a sudden possibly going to like ground zero. It's like, because the star card is like one of the last cards in the major arcana, it's like this. It's like busy to quiet real quick. You just need a little bit of a chill time. But whatever happened in between these two cards, the network, the little bit of travel, your authentic knowledge and information that you have needs to be put on hold or something like that with the Fool, going back to like ground zero. Do you feel like you're starting at ground zero with something, Gemini? You're focused on your money, you're focused on your stability, the Four of Pentacles. You're really focused on your foundation, you know, resources, savings, you know, having a little bit more under your belt to keep you secure or stable. We also have the Four of Pentacles, Four of Diamonds at the bottom of this deck here as well. So there's a lot of emphasis on practical understanding towards your finances and your ways of earning money. Maybe your ways of earning money or finances or your form of stability is gained through or by your information or knowledge or some way, shape, or form. But right now, you may not be able to execute this knowledge right now, so you gotta kind of have to think a little bit differently, a little outside the box, a little bit spontaneous. I'm hearing no expectation, what you can do from ground zero. I'm hearing this is only temporary. And I'm hearing if you're slowed down, to keep a little bit extra under your belt and be mindful of your spending, so that you can overcome this period of just getting back on your feet here. Zero is clean slate energy. It's like you're kind of maybe tapped like in your space, not doing too much right now. But there, you know a lot. There's something unique about you and how you make your money. The Fool can be an incident. Something happened that may have put you in ground zero. Fool can be an incident, an accident. Maybe there was a foolish mistake or something that happened. Doesn't necessarily have to be like foolish, but you know what I mean? Like it's just a mishaps. And then it kind of has you a little bit worried about your money, because you may need that spontaneous energy and that lack of expectation to make your money. When you can't kind of be free, you can't really earn your stability, Gemini. It's interesting. I'm gonna pull a confirmation card from you from the playing card deck here, and let's see what this is about here. Let's give us some confirmation for Gemini. I do see if this Fool here is slowing you down here, Gemini, definitely take the time to heal and progress through the slow period. Obviously, if there's, you know, if it's an incident, an injury, you know, you can't force things like that. You know, because the Fool, you can see he's like, Fool about to jump off the cliff. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, I got everything. I got my backpack. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to jump off this cliff. I don't care about nothing. You don't even see the edge. You know what I'm saying? So like you may have been a little bit blinded to something based upon you wanting to make money or your ways of earning money. You know, it's like a little bit of greed. I don't want to trigger anyone, but a little bit of greed here, maybe. That possibly caused you to not watch out for like an incident or an accident. So just be mindful. Just be mindful of that here. Take your time and work through that injury, if it's an injury, based upon the incident, so that you can get back on your feet to earn your money again. Be patient with how you're earning your money. I'm hearing take your time. There's a lot of knowledge and skills that you have with this Aquarius card and a broad network that can help you out in certain times or certain ways. So try to reach out to this network or your forms of knowledge and information that you've gained over the years, etc., that may help you with things like this. All right, Gemini, let's pull our confirmation card here. Gemini. Confirmation card, we have the 5 of clubs. So there could have been, so this is frustration. I think I'm feeling conflict with you here, Gemini, based upon possibly you not being able to take the action that you want. It's not the action that you want. You want to take action with this Fool, but it's like it's because in the present moment it's like this Fool energy. You're at ground zero. You want to take action. You're frustrated, but because this incident, you may not be able to right now. So there's a lot of conflict emotionally. You may be frustrated, like, bro, I need to get back on my stuff. I don't know, like, I need a network to help me, but you may not have a network. So it's hard for you to. It's very frustrating right now with the 5 emotionally, and then the Fool, you're at ground zero, and you may feel like distraught, or like it's very hard. So you're holding on to the last little bits that you have in terms of finances, stability. Gemini, this is very interesting, but whatever you're doing, don't give up. Don't think that this is the end. Like, that's my best advice. It's not the end. Like, if this is a slow period and something happened that may slow you down, that's okay. But if it slowed you down, understand that it may have slowed you down for a reason. Maybe you're moving a little too fast. Maybe you need to be a little bit more patient for yourself. The 4 of Pentacles is an earth energy, right? 4 is earth. And it's asking to be a little bit more patient and like slow down a little bit. Maybe there's some things to look out for and be mindful of that, you know, it's important to look out, to be aware of, so that, you know, you can catch and you can catch things before they happen sometimes, you know. So Gemini, that's the best advice I can give you. Let's move forward here, and we're going to go straight into my Cancerians as we're 2 hours in. But this is a good live, guys. I think this is going to give a lot of people clarity here for the month of December. You guys can always double back on this. So one good live here per month is, you know, with all the zodiac signs, is definitely something that's needed. You know, we don't do these as often anymore, so I don't mind doing one good video, you know, like this, and you guys can really listen and hone in on the energies and all signs and stuff like that. So, all right, I'm gonna put number 8. So, only a few more left, guys. Just shuffling. Let's get to my Cancerians now. Cancerian, my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. This is for you. If you're Cancer Rising, if you're Cancer Sun, if you're Cancer Moon, definitely listen out. All right. Cancer. First card coming out for you, you got the 8 of Cups. You're stepping away from something. Or something has stepped away from you based upon in the past. Something has stepped away from you. It's like something came in for you and you may have stepped away from it, Cancer. What is this right here? Alright, that's a Lover's card. That's upside down in the deck. Make sure that's nothing here that we pulled. Okay. Cancer, we have the Ace of Swords coming out as card number 2 in the present moment, so there's a lot of clarity right now. You may understand why this opportunity or person left. There was a lot of possible emotional investment, Cancer, in something, whether it was a connection, an intimate, like a relationship, or an opportunity that brought you a lot of fulfillment that you spent a lot of time in. I think you spent a lot of time with something or with someone, but whether you stepped away or it stepped away, it gave you clarity to understand why. I think you know why it stepped away or you stepped away. Right. There's clarity here and understanding, okay. Cool. And then the outcome is the Two of Pentacles. Busy. You're going back and forth, Cancer. You're dealing with work. Did this bring you clarity towards your work or what you want to do for work? There was something here that came in with the Eight of Cups, like help, fulfillment, help from spirit came in. Hey, you or it walked away. It gave you the clarity of what you want to do and what you want to solidify, whether you wanted to work with this person or not, or be invested with this person. Gave you, or you know, place, opportunity. Could be person or opportunity, right? So you have the clarity to know, okay, well, that was an opportunity. I chose not to work with it, and it left. Okay, but I'm busy. Maybe you have clarity to understand it, and you were just too busy. Like maybe this gives you clarity to develop what you want to hold. You can't keep bouncing back and forth between two things because your energy isn't being directed in the right ways. Because you have clarity and you understand why this opportunity or connection left, or there was separation. Because there was clarity and probably lack of communication with this ace. You know exactly why, and it's probably because of communication, whether you communicated or you didn't communicate. And it's leading you to realize what you want to balance in your life in terms of ways of finances and practicality, right? Understanding. And this could even be juggling people in a practical sense. Cancers, if you're in a relationship and you're juggling people, this will give you the clarity to know which person you should be invested in. And you shouldn't be juggling people. But yeah. And then the Ace of Clarity, the Ace of Swords right here, you kind of understand where you need to go, or, all right, what jobs you want to participate in, right? For yourself. This could be something that's been on your mind for a while, but you only realized what you want to do after this person left. Or after this opportunity disappeared. So it's very interesting here with the Eight of Cups. Oftentimes, the Eight of Cups is being offered something and us not acting on it for whatever reason, maybe because it doesn't fulfill us in some way, shape, or form, because it's cups. There's no connection. I'm not sure. But you know exactly why it didn't pursue anything. And now you're just more focused on how to make, where you want to make your money for yourself. Which is interesting. Definitely spending a lot of time understanding what fulfills you and what doesn't too. Like, what's fulfilling and what's not. You have clarity with how you think and what you want now. pull this confirmation. Give me confirmation for Cancer. Give me confirmation for my Cancerians. God damn. Alright. Okay. 8 again. 8 of clubs. This time we got the 8 of wands though. So you're spending a whole lot of time understanding what actions to take. What do you need to do? Right? So you're spending a whole lot of time on actions to take. Cool. If you need to know what actions to take, you know, definitely wait to receive to then act. Right? If you need to assert yourself, then you kind of have to utilize this clarity of thinking of where you need to assert yourself. Right? In what ways you need to assert yourself. And I think it has something to do with this forms of understanding. There's this back and forth in either jobs, people, or understanding. Tit for tat. You're going to be spending a whole lot of time understanding what actions to take and taking the correct actions. Long story short. Whole lot of time spending or correcting your actions based upon you not acting on what was offered to you. For what reason? I don't know. You just didn't do it. Well, you're gonna have to position yourself right now. You have the clarity to think, okay, what you need to do, so definitely do so. I think with the 7 here as well, you're really thinking about yourself and where, you know, what the outcomes of certain things are going to be for you. I do see forms of stability, possibly 2 people working on something for the sake of one goal with the 2 of Pentacles. Cancer, fuck, yeah, that's all I have for you, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's putting you in the position of this, the Queen of Pentacles, as we've seen before. So you're also learning how to be a little bit more receptive. You know how to be a recipient, to where you're learning how to be a little bit more receptive, so then you understand what actions to take and where to build, what you need to do in terms of building, finances, where to be stable, and what you need to think about in terms of logical understanding and stuff like that. Because until you have the ability to receive, you should not be acting. So as within, so without. So we're gonna move straight on and straight forward into Leo. Let's get it. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Straight into my fucking Leos, man. So we're almost done with this shit. Leo, shout out to y'all. We're gonna go on to number 9. And then after Leo was just Virgo. We're going to go on to 9 being Leo. It's a long laugh tonight, y'all. Leo, and then 10 is going to be Virgo. 11 is going to be Libra. 12 will be Scorpio. And that's it. So, just to finish this off, let me do a little quick shuffle real quick. Do a little quick shuffle real quick. Speaking of Leo, we need a we need an intermission. We need an intermission. Yes, sir. Y'all stretch it up, You know what I'm saying? Intermissions.
I think I need therapy, or it'll end fatally. Need a broken heart remedy. Sometimes it's hard to breathe. Love the complexity, perfect at least to me. Wanted longevity, but it wasn't meant to be. She was my serenity, my everything, and now I can't think. Loud, recklessly, thoughts of a ringing unexpectedly. She up and left, now I'm stuck with myself. Fuck it, I don't need nobody's help. They won't cry for me, I'ma cry for myself. They won't grind with me, I'ma grind for myself. You ain't ain't slide about yourself, so how you sliding about me? I'll slide about what's mine on any day of the week. So get right or you get left. Generational wealth, I'll get it by myself. Watch me, I'ma excel in everything that I do. I know they wanna see me lose, but fuck it, I'ma just do what I'ma always do. That's winning again and again. Now and then I take an L. Need a Bobby for my can. Rather peace instead. I think I need therapy, or it'll end fatally. Need a broken heart remedy. Sometimes it's hard to breathe. Love the complexity. Perfect at least to me. Wanted longevity, but it wasn't meant to be. She was my serenity, my everything, and now I can't think. Love recklessly, thoughts of a ring unexpectedly. She up and left, now I'm stuck by myself. Fuck it, I don't need nobody's help. They won't cry for me, I'ma cry for myself. They won't grind with me, I'ma grind for myself.
I'ma grind for myself. I go the long way, put it on the shelf. Myself, no I'm wavy, and I did it for my family right now. And I told GK I'ma hop on the beat, shit on my YGs, it's all time now. Did 10 cities in a day, still ain't getting no sleep, cause I'm putting the work in right now. Never let the past hold you back, yeah I know it gets hard. Just me the pain through the tracks and going far. You never downplay me, know they see me. 333, I'ma shine like a star. I'ma just be me, my truth unique. Sun and Scorpio made this track from Mars. Aquarius rise and bringing authenticity. Doing better for myself, cause I follow my North Star. 3, and on my feet, I be skirting through these beats like a SRT. In my spare time, when I'm bored, I be sitting back, calculated checks while I make a green tea. And no matter what I'm going through, throwing collar plays like a quarterback. My team be catching plays like they Andre Reed. Never entangled in the streets, I like my peace, little baby said she trying to get to know me.
I think I need therapy, or it'll end fatally. Need a broken heart remedy. Sometimes it's hard to breathe. Love the complexity. Perfect at least to me. Wanted longevity, but it wasn't meant to be. She was my serenity, my everything, and now I can't think. Love recklessly, thoughts of a ring unexpectedly. She up and left, now I'm stuck by myself. Fuck it, I don't need nobody's help. They won't cry for me, I'ma cry for myself. They won't grind with me, I'ma grind for myself.
Boom. Back at it. Intermissions. Okay, Leo. Starting you off the bat. I already pulled your cards. So, let's see what's up. That's Activated Therapy. Activated Volume 1 out now. Therapy. Me and GK Crazy. Got Ottawa. Ottawa Niagara Connects. You already know. Alright, guys. Leo. You're starting off the card with this. Death. Scorpio energy. Scorpio energy could be significant for you. You'd be moving forward from a Scorpio, but there's some sort of transformation that you're going through, underlying story. It could a lot of times this doesn't have to be a physical death. This usually represents spiritual transformation. So as you're going through spiritual transformation, there's definitely something that may have happened in the past that changed the way how you see things, maybe how you feel towards things, because Scorpio is that fixated water, especially with this card in position 4. Spirit offering you something, offering you some sense of fulfillment, and you kind of left it on the table. You denied it. You left it alone. You didn't want to take that offer from Spirit. I'm not sure what that was based upon here. You'll know more than me, but you're looking to position yourself in some sort of position of authority to where you can kind of call the shots, or be or kind of control how you earn your finances or resources. Position yourself as the one who calls the shots based upon your earning ability. And you may be leaving something else behind based upon it not catering to this energy, positioning you in some way, shape, or form to earn your own finances or be your own boss in some way, shape, or form, right? Assert yourself a little bit more. But there's definitely some sort of epiphany that you went through that made you realize that this is what you want. You want to be in a position of authority. You could have an influence. You could be influenced by a Scorpio, connected to a Scorpio, or just going through a personal transformation right now, or learning how to gain more power and control over your emotional state. That way you can actually develop a solid form of stability in the material world here. You're definitely spending a lot of time in what actions you take and what actions you want to take here, with the 8 of clubs being your outcome card, or your confirmation card, sorry. So definitely spend some time considering what actions that you should be taking in order to position yourself into this position of authority here, Leo. As we move on, we're going to be moving on straight into Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So if you're a Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this is your collective reading. Thank you, Leo. Hope that brought you clarity. We're going to move on right into Virgo. And as we move on into Virgo, shout out all my Virgos. We got the Temperance coming out. Sagittarius energy. Virgo, this is also squaring you as well. So it's going to be interesting. And it's actually not squaring you, but directly opposing. So actually, no, it is a square. Sorry. Sag and Gemini is the opposition. So Virgo is directly squaring you. So you're cool. The Temperance, give and take, balance. Interesting. Balance talks about a balanced lifestyle. Maybe there's a little bit of overindulging here, Virgo. You obviously, you rule the nervous system and things of that nature. Also ruled by Mercury, overthinking. And the nervous system is a very big thing for you. So definitely that give and take in terms of, and there's a relationship, something that you're focused on. There's some sort of, not either a relationship or a connection, but it's very fulfilling. And it's kind of like you're learning how to cultivate a balanced lifestyle. And this balanced lifestyle is actually leading to a deeper connection for you with a counterpart in some way, shape, or form here, Virgo. Or an opportunity with someone else. This doesn't have to be necessarily a relationship, but this can be finding or coming across an opportunity that that is just fulfilling. That's emotionally fulfilling. I'm not sure what that opportunity is. You're gonna know more than me. This is definitely something that fulfills you, not just fulfills you, but fulfills the other person as well. And this also helps you cultivate a more balanced lifestyle to where you can participate more in this energy that fulfills you in some way, shape, or form, whether that may be, whatever that may be. And then the last card is Pisces. So this is the actual Pisces card. This is the Moon card. So I think this is actually helping you solidify, and this is an opportunity to manifest, I can say, and materialize your dreams, right? This is a dreamlike energy. You can also be getting a lot of insights through your dreams right now, or just through creativity. So through your art as well. So with those forms of art and even through forms of music, you can be getting a lot of insights about how you feel towards this person or towards this opportunity. Use those insights as confirmation and guidance for yourself here, Virgo. As I pull your confirmation, wow, confirmation card shot out like a bullet. As I pull out your confirmation card, it is the King. So the King of Spades, you're in a, so this shows me that wherever this is leading you to actually bring down your dreams, understanding this opportunity, the opportunity is positioning to you, is allowing you to position yourself in a position of authority in some way, shape, or form, right? To where the authority is you and your vocation and how you use and utilize your voice. So whatever you do that has to do with communication, definitely that's you, or speaking, or your voice, public speaking, anything that has to do with vocation. That's like something that really fulfills you, and you come across an opportunity to continue doing this vocation, which is good. It's like something that you fantasized about, which is awesome with this Pisces energy. And it looks like someone you met or an opportunity you came across is helping you fulfill this dream or opportunity, etc. There's definitely a lot of fulfillment here, and it's exciting you, and it's also helping you cultivate a balanced lifestyle, a more healthy lifestyle, Virgo, to where like you're actually going to be more healthy, like health-wise, you know what I'm saying, to where your nervous system and, what you put in your body and what you consume is going to be better for you. So we got for Virgo, 11. We're going into Libra. Shout out to my Virgos. I like this outcome for you for December. We have Sag energy here. So, it's a square to where it can seem a little bit frustrating right now. Virgo, how you understand things and how people are acting right now may not make sense to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it may not make sense to you, people's actions. All I know is you've had some sort of epiphany or aha moment to where you're cultivating a more balanced and healthier lifestyle for yourself, because you know what opportunities lie ahead, or who you're connected to that has or holds opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Or some sort of connection or fulfillment in, right? And there's someone or an opportunity that you know there's opportunity in, right? And it's important for you to cultivate a healthy lifestyle in order to actually go about this opportunity. And this opportunity is something that you fantasize about, and it could have something to do with your creativity, and it likely has something to do with your voice, based upon the King of Spades is going to put you in a position of authority to where you call the shots, or you're using the voice, and you're like, you using your voice is a part of this fantasy, which is a part of this healthy lifestyle, because you can actually live and embody your art in some way, shape, or form. So that Virgo energy is very this Virgo energy is significant with the Pisces and the King of Spades, because the King lets me know that this healthy lifestyle has put you, and this opportunity put you in some sort of position of authority, to where your voice is heard or something like that. So I'm not sure what that is, and that creativity could be, and that vocation can be expressed through creativity in some way, shape, or form. So, you know, y'all can in your own lives, Virgo, see, you know, what form of balance you need to incorporate in order for you to have or see the opportunities here in your life, right? Actually realize what fulfills you. If you're unhealthy, you may not realize what's in front of you, type shit. And then this is that when you understand, okay, what's been in front of you all along, based upon this aha moment and epiphany, you realize what dreams you can actually, what you want to act on, you want to materialize, what fantasies can actually become a reality. Therefore, you're seeing the practicality of it, and the understanding of it based upon this learning period as a Virgo in Sagittarius season, creating a square to you directly. So it's a learning period for you personally, directly. You know what I'm saying? As a Virgo. So that learning period is going to realize, oh, okay, well, this fulfillment and a healthier lifestyle helps me achieve my dreams and gives me more energy to energize my dreams. What position, and that may just lead you with that alone, that epiphany alone is going to put you in a position of authority, to where your voice is the authority. Like, you're leveling up your vocation in some way, shape, or form, which is dope. So, however that is, maybe you're a public speaker, maybe you call the shots in your workplace. Maybe you do stuff like me, where you're talking. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you speak, maybe you make music, maybe you sing, right? All these things can be incorporated to where even just forms of communication, you're becoming more confident. It doesn't have to be creative, but maybe you just fantasize about being a better speaker, speaking a little bit more clear, saying what's on your mind without feeling worried or bothered or what other people think, right? This is you realizing that it's okay to say what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? Virgo can be a little bit critical, and that's fine. So it's kind of like you're embracing that right now, which is very interesting. Very, very interesting. And you're embracing it based upon this fulfillment. You know what fulfills you. And you have a lot of energy based upon this balanced lifestyle. There's something about this balanced lifestyle that you're incorporating, Virgo, which is dope. So however that needs to be, whether it's health-wise, etc., do it, because I do believe a healthy lifestyle is a positive lifestyle. If you are sick, if you are in pain, and things of that nature, if you're brain fogged out, even if you're super drunk or super stoned, sometimes it's, you know, it creates a little bit of fog unless you're really you really understand, like, you know, how to maneuver yourself and you have a real strong mind, right? There's a lot of people who can, you know, who can't smoke and like function, right? There's a lot of people who may think that they can drink and function as well, but I promise you that you're not functioning Like you probably really not functioning like that. If you know, one, if like once when you drink a lot and you finally stop, it can seem very different, and that's where you realize you've been under the influence for a long time, and that fog can kind of keep you in a it's like a big cloud sometimes with that Piscean energy. Deludes things. It doesn't give you clarity, and you have to be careful sometimes. Which is why you can't overdo these things, but it's important to have a balanced lifestyle. It's important to understand if I drink too much, I'm not going to have the energy the next day to do what I need to do, or the mental capacity to do what I need to execute, what I need to execute, to think how I need to think. So you need to stop. And you're realizing that right now. So it's just a part of the process. It's just a part of the process, y'all. It's tough. But the more we go to vices and things of that nature, the more we just degenerate ourselves, you know? And if you're going to go to vices, that's okay. But just understand that these things do deplete our energy. So I think you realized how it's been depleting your energy, how it's may, cause certain brain fog and things of that nature. And I think you're just incorporating a little bit more healthy habits. That's all. Even if it hasn't caused any of that stuff. I'm glad. I think you're realizing, though, it's important to also incorporate other habits. Like to fuel your energy and to keep you on top of your game and stuff like that as well. Shout out to my Virgos. Libra. All right, so as we get into Libra, right, this is what's going on. It's like anyone who's smoked for a long time and doesn't smoke, they probably realize like how much energy they feel like they have, how much more energy they feel like they have. Ooh, slipped. All right, y'all. Libra, you got the Knight of Wands. Got the Knight of Wands. And I don't say those things, y'all, to say that any of those things are bad or lower your frequency and things of that nature. Like, it's fine. Like, I was drinking last week, smoking yesterday. But you have to remember when to chill out. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you just have to remember when to chill out. There's a time and a place. So, I think as you're progressing, as we all progress, I think we kind of realize that. And then certain people are better at handling things than others. That's just natural. Certain people can't handle the smoke. Certain people can. Certain people can't handle the liquor. Other people can better than others. But that doesn't mean if you can, that doesn't mean it doesn't affect you as well. Certain things you have to know what your poison is, right? I don't really like drinking. I'm more of a smoker. But I know for myself when I don't need to smoke and when I do, or when I want to, etc. So you have to know for yourself. That's all it is, and that's I think that's gonna help you a lot in terms of a balanced lifestyle, and healing, overcoming certain insecurities and overcoming certain emotions that you kept stored within your body as you use these masks and stuff like that. I think a period of soberness and sober thinking is healthy for us, just like fasting and things of that nature, to where we block out all the food, etc., to where we're not just acting on our desires all the time, right? We have other reasons and other things to act on and things of that nature. So it's just understanding that, guys, understanding the balance. So for my Libras, we have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Like, if you be exhausted when you go smoke, or then don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? But like, sometimes the vices have a tough hold on us, and you have to have will to know, okay, let me not do this right now, and let me focus on this, and that can be tough. So I get it. The more stress we go through, the more we cling to vices. The longer we're on vices, the more we are hindering our own progress, because we are then masking our emotions to then and that's blocking out how we actually feel, in turn manifesting a reality we don't actually want, because our external reality is a correspondence to how we feel. And then we're going to look at our external reality and say, why is all these things happening to me? Well, you never felt you never felt you deserved it anyways. You never had the will to keep moving. You never felt fulfilled and prosperous in what you were doing. You didn't have conviction, etc. So certain things play out. Libra, show me Libra. Last but not least, and we're gonna go into Scorpio, guys, as the last sign. All right, we got Libra coming out here, and we have the Five of Pentacles. So there's a few things changing for you, Libra, right here. How you make your money is definitely changing, and not just that, but your forms of stability. I don't know if you're relocating. Are you relocating, moving, houses? But, and this could be emotional too. There's definitely some sort of emotional change that's pissing you off right now, Libra. It's definitely fucking with your stability and your foundation. Yeah. Because you're trying to move forward with some sort of, possibly a creative thing, with the Knight of Wands. You're trying to blast off with some creativity, and you may need to be changing some sort of something. You may have to change what you do or what you're doing. Maybe you're changing the lane, the creative path. What is it? What's going on here? How you make money is changing so that it can fund this thing that you're acting on here. This Knight of Wands. This could be taking action with your creativity. Or moving forward with a vision in some way, shape, or form. And this vision may cause you to change how you make your money, or change your home with this 5. Change how you express yourself. The 5, Leo energy, that courage, confidence, expression. Could be a change significantly to how you're expressing yourself. 5 being fifth house, it could be a change to your creative endeavor. Maybe you do maybe you are creative at work, but you're changing your creative field right now to develop some new work or something like that. This could also be you moving from a creative thing and a creative pursuit to just worrying about your damn finances. And that was the change. You're like, fuck. You just like all your creative endeavors just kind of went on the back burner, and you kind of just, and it all changed. Your situation changed based upon the money. You know what I'm saying? Like based upon the money and some sort of practical thinking. I think the money may have changed how you feel emotionally towards your creativity. And you may not want to go back to your creativity because you're like stable now. And like, I don't know, you don't have to do the creative thing anymore. What's going on here? We have the Magician at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So you have the ability to do a lot. What's going on here, Libra? Let's see. Libra. Let me see. All right, last card coming out. Damn, god damn. The Three of Swords? What's going on? The Three of Swords. It's heartfelt conversation. Y'all Libras anyway. Y'all always, dealing with relationships and partners and businesses, business partnerships and shaking hands and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yo, what's going on? And then we have the Death card at the bottom. Scorpio energy. Is there a Scorpio influence? Where's the Scorpio influence? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Where's the Scorpio influence? I'm not sure. But there may be some influence on power and control. There may be a breakup going on. Maybe you initially were pursuing creativity. That was on the back burner due to some practicality and some form of stability. You weren't too comfortable with this change, but you know it brought stability. And based upon the stability, maybe it didn't bring enough fulfillment, and now there may be heartfelt conversations or forms of communication. And there may be separation from this connection. Because they may have changed your foundation too much for your liking. Yeah, trust me, skinny. They may have changed your foundation too much for your liking, to where you're no longer chasing your creative thing. And then you have stability, you have the money, you have the resources, but like now you're all cold and like alone and like you're kind of bored and like you don't know what to do and like you're not really yourself. So now you're kind of contemplating, well, fuck, do I even want this? Like there may be some separation now that needs to be spoken about or communicated. And it may not need to be separation. I'm not saying separate or leave your spouse. That ain't come out my mouth. I'm just saying there may need to be some discussions, some difficult discussions. Every relationship has difficult discussions, y'all. And if that's your true partner and that's who you want to be with, you got to pull them through the difficult conversations and see how they hold up, how they mend. Because it's quality relationships are built. They're not just had. They're not just had. They're built. And it's a two-way street. So people have places to be and people have roles to play. So there's certain things that need to be communicated right now because you may not be happy based upon you not being able to do your creative thing, go after your creativity as how you were previously. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like you're coming into an epiphany. You went through this transformation, especially the fact that we just went through Scorpio season. There's a lot that you've just seen in terms of power struggles, power and control, and where you have control in your life. And where you have the power in your life. And that season of Scorpio season may have gave you a internal epiphany, like, man, I don't know if I want to be here no more. I don't know if I want to do this. I want to go back to myself or what I used to do. But you may be worried about the finances. So it's a tough time, and I think a conversation needs to be had. That's my best advice. A conversation needs to be had between both parties. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to pull your confirmation card on the playing card deck, and we're going to see what we get for confirmation. See, every sign literally had different energies today. Like, every sign had different energies, which is good. Y'all, they ain't too caught up with mingled and mixed and mingled. You know what I'm saying? This is good. Everyone's kind of focused in their own kind of way. You know what I'm saying? They kind of trying to get through their own type shit right now, which is good. You're gonna kind of have to focus. It's important we focus on ourselves so we can be the best for others. So we can show up for others, y'all. That's why I tell people, just kind of focus on you. How do you be the best for yourself? You know what I'm saying? And how can you handle things in the best way that's for you? Because the best way for you is going to be the best way you do it for someone else. Is how you do it is how you do anything is how you do everything. You know what I'm saying? Keep that in mind. Whoa, quick one. And then for you, we have the three of clubs, right? Taking action with your environment and surroundings again. So this is the three of swords. So there's conflict, or not conflict, communication and possible separation here, right? Forms of thinking that may hurt your heart. There may be something that hurts your heart. I'm not sure what it is. May have something to do with communication, harsh words being said, thrown back and forth at each other, based upon maybe some action that was taken within your environment with the three of wands. So someone's heart may have got hurt here as well, as I'm seeing. You may have not even be hip to this yet because Sagittarius season kind of just started. So definitely have those conversations for sure. You're definitely gonna know what actions to take within your environment and your surroundings moving forward with this party here, or for yourself, and however that may be, for sure, in terms of stability or creativity, whether it's for yourself or you're in a situation. Libra. I'm liking this. Go creativity. If y'all need to tap in, mentorship link down below. You know what I'm saying? Yee. Anyways, and a lot of power and control, a lot of personal transformation here, guys. I think, long story short, advice tips. If you want to go after the creativity, then go after the creativity. But if the creativity is not bringing you enough finances or stability, then you have to focus on practical matters of stabilizing your creativity. That way you can actually pursue that. Because obviously if you're in a connection or relationship and your stability or forms of earning may have changed, that has changed based upon you needing, like, for survival purposes, then you may need to incorporate ways of earning. That way you can actually do this creativity and be financially stable at the same time as well. If there's someone in your life that that's causing this change, of this financial change, then you may need to have a discussion with that person. That way you can get clarity whether you want this change incorporated in your life or you want to go after the creative thing. And then you'll know for yourself what actions to take within your own environment and surroundings, and how to assert yourself in forms of communication, what you need to say, etc. Libra, I think that was very good information. That was some very good tips as well, man. Hold that. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward. Moving forward. Okay. Scorpio. Yee! No bias. Playing. Anyways, guys, last but never least, Scorpio. So we're going into Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising signs here. I'm already seeing cards flip as I'm just shuffling the deck, bro. Chill out. Scorpio wants shit flying out. Like, it's crazy. Scorpio wants shit flying out already. Like, I just said your name and you're showing yourself already. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna put that card away too. And then in between the split is the ten of hearts. Are we gonna see some good energies? Let's find out, guys. Let's find out. Let me give this guy and he deck a shuffle on the East Coast. It's about 12:30 midnight here. We about to wind down right after this reading. This is the last zodiac sign, guys. If you have any personal questions that you want read right here while I got the cards, definitely drop some. See if we can get some clarity on some situations and stuff like that. Appreciate everyone who came through the live. Shout out to the replay gang who watches this as well. Tap in. All right, so now that the deck is all shuffled, at the bottom of the deck we have the High Priestess. Scorpio, underlining theme of this reading already is to trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. There's some sort of knowledge or High Priestess information that you have that's just different. Just trust your intuition. You kind of have this sense of guiding where you know where you want to go and who you want to participate with. Just trust that. See if I can give you any other tips on that card. I doubt it though. Just it's an underlining theme, so nothing too crazy. Yeah, that's it. Just trust your inner voice, trust your feelings, etc. Like I said, trust your intuition. Scorpio. Show me Scorpio. Scorpio. God damn. God damn. It fell all at once. 3 at once. Which is crazy because every time I see I never do 3. I never do 3. I'm gonna have to reshuffle, y'all. I will show you these cards. But I always have to do 2 at once. 3 is likely an underlining story. So I'm going to show you these cards, and if they come back again, we know they are prominent. The first 3 we get, we have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess, and then we have Strength, Leo. So there's definitely something right here, like, so Scorpio, either you're ascending from overthinking, you're learning how to not overthink based upon this sense of wisdom. You're learning how to not allow things to affect your mind or affect your rest. You know what I'm saying? You sleep peaceful. There's definitely a sense of trusting your intuition in the present moment right now through whatever you're doing. because you trust your intuition is going to lead to this personal strength, this inner strength, inner guidance, inner courage, some way, shape, or form. We have 2 major arcanas coming out already in the underlining story. And then we have the Chariot at the bottom of this deck. Someone had the Chariot as well, I think possibly Aries, but they have the Chariot here, moving forward, finding their focus and moving forward towards their success. So Scorpio could be connected a little bit with Aries as well for my Aries collective and my Scorpio collective. Could be a little bit of a Martian connection there because you guys are both ruled by Mars as well. Okay, so we have 1 card flipping out here. And the first card here, nice. We have Pisces, we have the moon. So this is dreams, fantasies, rose-colored glasses-like energy, you know what I'm saying? Delulu-like energy. But within in position 1 is very interesting. I think you just stand on your fantasies or your dreams. I think that's like the underlining theme for a lot of what you do. It's your visionary sense. We have the Fool at the bottom. Free-minded and free of expectations. So whatever you're dealing with right now, whether it's heavy, light, good, positive, bad, etc., whatever, just stay open. Don't be too heavy about it. Stay optimistic, stay spontaneous. Show me Scorpio, present moment. Scorpio, show me Scorpios. This is for all my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Risings as well. I'm seeing a lot of Libra energy. Some of y'all Scorpios may be connected with Libra. We have 1 card coming out here. And that motherfucker go. God damn. Okay, it's right here. It's right yeah. Again, tarot doesn't lie. What did I say? What did I say from the beginning of this? Doesn't lie, y'all. It does not lie. I'm telling you, like, we seen it. I just shuffled. It just came out again. I'm telling you. It's on the floor. Y'all like, all right, let's move on. Last card. So, yo, skinny. Skinny, bro. I'll be telling y'all, trust me, bro. Shit like that be crazy. Like, I tell you I know, I've done this long enough to know. It does not lie, y'all. Like, I've done this long enough to know. It does not lie. I can pull a card once, I'll shuffle it again, it'll pop out again. Bruh, I'm telling you. So, the fact that we seen, what did we see? We didn't see this the first, no, it was, yeah, so we had the Lion, so Leo energy. Okay, and then I remember this one was being in position 1, now it's in position 2, right? So with this being your fantasies, your dreams, learning not to overthink these things, because overthinking them will allow less execution, less action, right? Therefore, you can't embody that, or that can't manifest, right? Because you're not actually acting on it or becoming that thing, right? Which is very important. So I think you're realizing the wisdom that you've learned previously to help you overcome these thoughts that used to hold you back in the day, that used to be a burden on your mind. Now you've kind of learned to overcome that based upon certain wisdom and experience and practice. That way you can actually continue pursuing your dreams. See a little scorpion right there at the bottom. So let's get into the last card. Position 3 for my scorpions. Outcomes here. Okay, a lot of cards flipping right now. Didn't even start the shuffle, bro. Didn't even start the shuffle. Like, shit is fucking crazy. Okay, let me shuffle. All right, y'all. Last card right here, position 3. Let's see what comes up. Let's see what comes out. All right, that came out nice. Oh, 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. Guys, the outcome card of this is nice. I think you're understanding that you're not your mind. That's one thing that is crazy. You realize that you are not the mind, you're the one observing the mind. So you no longer allow your mind to get in your way, here, Scorpio. You act on your dreams and your visions without overthinking without the analytical mind getting in the way. Like, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't even, it's irrelevant anymore. I think you've lived and embodied this right brain type energy to where you're very creative. And that's how you lead, is through your creation, through your creativity, through your creations, Scorpio. And that in itself, overcoming your own mental framework, understanding your spiritual essence, and actually acting without allowing your mind to stop you or being your own worst enemy, because you're understanding your mind is what keeps you in a cage. Your mind was built to keep you safe, fight or flight and things of that nature. And I think you're realizing when certain things happen, you don't need to overthink them. You kind of trust, like I said, that high priestess, where you have this trust with what you do and this level of purity in what you do, to where there's things that you learned in the past to overthink this stuff. When this stuff gets in your mind, there's ways of overcoming it to where you don't let it consume you. You actually overcome it and continue pursuing it. And this pursuit is going to lead to this Nine of Pentacles. This Nine of Pentacles right here is one of the best cards in tarot. In the whole deck in itself, Nine of Pentacles is a very prosperous and a very growing card. It's a direct correspondence to Jupiter. Pentacles is a direct correspondence to your finances and your forms of stability. And there's a lot of growth here and a lot of expansion in your stability based upon your trust and conviction to your dreams. Y'all keep in mind and step out of your own way sometimes. Like, step out of your own way. Understand that certain thoughts aren't always your own. Some things can be directed to you, and you know yourself. Like, you know your position. The fuck you need to overthink things for or be worried by someone else's opinion? Understand what you're doing and why you're doing it, aka the high priestess, that trust, your inner voice, conviction, and act. Just act. You know what you want to bring down here. You know the world you want to live on Earth. So just continue to act on that, and that'll materialize. Because the only thing the two elements of byproducts of manifestation on this plane, on this earthly realm, is earth and fire. Fire being your actions, and earth being your practicality, right? Stability, making sense out of it. That's how you manifest. Being able to act and actually logically make that appear to be something, right? Earth energy. Create something that's invisible and make it visible. Fire is the action, but that doesn't make anything. That makes it visible, but it doesn't make it tangible. So the earth energy is what makes it tangible for you to actually live or experience that reality right now. So it's important to do that. So you can actually you have the tangible things to where you can see that the tangibility comes from the internal realm of your dreams. Long story short. And you're stepping out of the side of overthinking. The mystery card, confirmation card that we got for you, like I said, popped out real early. So it's right here. And what we got is a J. Jackpot. This is the J of clubs, the jackpot. See, there we go. There we go. So this is just hitting the jackpot in some way, shape, or form of your actions. I'm not sure what actions this is for you, but whatever you're doing here, it's good for you. Like, yeah, it's the right actions. So I think for you, Scorpio, this is your confirmation. Like, this is just your confirmation. So whoever watches this, just continue doing what you're doing. You're heading in the right direction as far as I see. You're overcoming your thoughts, the negative thoughts and things of that nature. Negative beliefs. You are embodying your dreams and your fantasies, making that a reality. And you're growing your chips. You're expanding your stability. You're expanding your resources, and you're expanding your finances. You're growing and allowing your finances to expand. You're expanding your finances, but you're allowing your finances to expand your experiences, motherfucker. Expand your experiences, because that is what's truly priceless, not the fucking money. The money gets you the experience. Period. The experience is the value. You didn't die with your fucking experience, not your money. Remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, the money is what fuels the beautiful experiences that you're going to have in this life. The long-term forms of stability that you're going to experience, that will fulfill you. And it's going to be this, your fantasy, your dream, on Earth. Period. That's the jackpot. Lucky star. So, the collective of Scorpios who watch this channel, definitely tapped in, I guess. Could be a bunch of Scorpios who are flunked out. Could be a bunch of all signs who are flunked out. But y'all who watch this channel, y'all know what's good. I think this was a good reading for all signs. Everyone had different energies and everyone was significantly different. We're going to split these up into smaller segments. I don't know if I'm going to do each video, its own video, but I'm definitely going to do some shorts, and we'll definitely get this video out here. Shout out to the replay gang. Every zodiac sign had different energies today, and to be honest, in terms of Sagittarius season, this is very good. We are in Mercury retrograde, and Mars just entered Leo. So there's some transits going on right here for the month of December, but I think this was a good reading to kind of understand and hone in on our energies right here to where it gives us the clarity needed, and it's not too overwhelming, it's not too confusing, and things of that nature. If y'all have any questions about anything, don't hesitate to drop it down below for sure. I appreciate everyone tapping in and joining, coming through, understanding the energies and what's significant. You know what I'm saying? That down right there. That's it, ski. So, in terms of the reading, guys, that's all for all zodiac signs. All for today. And, guys, we'll be back at it again. This live, we're about 3 hours in, motherfucker. 3 hours in. So, shout out to everyone here. Shout out to the mod. I appreciate you. I'm definitely going to be doubling back. Especially, we'll connect for sure. And shout out to everyone on here. Replay gang, I appreciate you. Make sure y'all tap in for your zodiac signs. I'll try to do some timestamps. Well, I'll be able to do it actually based upon, I didn't put Scorpio as 12, fuck. But I'll be able to do it if I watch the replay, I'll know. Because that's what, I'm glad I put the numbers there for each sign. Because based upon the chat, I'll put the timestamps. And that's no problem. So I'll drop that in the comments so replay can check the timestamps. And I'll be sure to share it. Shout out to everyone, man. And from here, we gonna go out. Activated Volume 1 is out now. Make sure y'all check that out and run that up. It's been a good month. Let's have a good month of December. Y'all stay strong, stay spiritually strapped, and surf the currents. Surf the currents. We're gonna go into. You know what? Let's display some of my homie songs. This is Bunny Misfit, Holy Spirit, track 2 off of Activated. It's one of our artists here on Starwalker Records, out of Vancouver, Canada. Show him some love. We're gonna go out. We're gonna go out to this track here. Shout out to everyone in the chat, and I appreciate y'all. It's MC333. We out here. Let's go.
Every time that I spit it, it's like a vision, I see it. Watch me pouring out my heart, she fill me up with her demons. Ain't no particular of reasons, just the way that she feeling. I give my life away and pour it down the drain just for you. But I can't see you running through these bitches, met the devil in blackbirds. Just knew there's something inside you trying to fuck me for my soul, that's why she saw like she had to. Why is there so many demons searching all for their reason? I got something they've been needing. That's why I'm extra appealing. I wanna kill myself tonight, little bitch. I know that you hear me. I got no aim for the pain, but I'm keeping my cool. Got a blunt, I smoke it up. I get away like a pool. Cause if I'm diving in that pussy, then I'm making the truth. Guess I should call your bitch a jacket. She gon' ride like a mule. Angels start to sing, I hear them calling out to me. Holy, holy, Holy Spirit, please come spread the peace.